What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new story. And just imagine that you're at camp, all excited to meet your new friends. And when you get to your cabin, you meet your bunkmate. And then you take a big ol' whiff of air and you literally keel over from the smell of your bunkmate. And yeah, you're just sitting there and you're just questioning your life at this point. So yeah, this is a story I'll be telling today. So sit back, relax, subscribe if you're new, and let's just jump right into it. So anyways, we're going to call the subscriber who submitted this story Brandon. So anyways, Brandon is going away to sleepaway camp and he's pretty excited. He gets there, his parents drop him off, and right away he's just excited to meet a whole new group of people. Brandon's gone to sleepaway camp before, but this is a whole new sleepaway camp to him, and he's not coming in with anyone because in the past he's gone to sleepaway camp where he's known people. And this is going to be the first time where he's gone in and he doesn't know anybody. He's excited to meet a whole new group of people. He's excited to meet his bunkmate, his cabin mate, the people in his group, the people he'll meet at camp. He's just really excited in general. So this is like an overnight wilderness type camp. It's pretty popular in the United States if you guys aren't from here, or that isn't a thing where you guys are. In fact, most of the camp stories I've told have had to do with like overnight wilderness camps, so that's just a testament for how popular they are. But anyways, let's just jump right into it. As you know, Brandon makes his way to his cabin as he is greeted by the camp counselor and the other people that will be in his group. There's a few people walking over to the cabin with Brandon, as well as the camp counselor. The camp counselor tells him that people have been coming in since 2 this afternoon. Brandon came there at 4:30 in the afternoon, and the camp counselor basically says, hey, like, people have been filtering in, or not filtering in, they've been trickling in. People will be still coming until 6, so, you know, you'll meet the last new person out around 6 or whatever. Then at 8, we're going to have a big bonfire as, like, to get everyone to, like, just to initiate everyone, to get them to know everybody, stuff like that. And, you know, at this point, you know, Brandon kind of says, hey, is my bunkmate there yet? Are the people in my cabin there? And, you know, the camp counselor's like, let me take a look at the list. And as they're walking over, he pulls out his clipboard. He's like, yes. And then he says the name, but we're going to call him Minecraft Kid because he brought one shirt and one hoodie, and they both happen to be Minecraft related. So we're going to call him Minecraft Kid. So he looks it up and he says, oh yeah, your bunkmate, his name's Minecraft Kid. Obviously says his real name, but for the story, we're going to say Minecraft Kid. Oh yeah, your bunkmate Minecraft Kid is actually there right now. So you'll be able to greet him when you go in there. So at this point, Brandon was pretty excited because, you know, his friend was, his new friend potentially, turns out not to be the case, but whatever, right? He goes up there and, you know, he opens the cabin door, he walks in and he enters the room. Boom! It's like he's hit with like a glass wall, dude. He breaks through the glass. It's like he walked into a thing of bricks. A thing of bricks. The smell is so pungent, so intense, so putrid that it's unlike anything he's ever smelled before. It's like he went inside of a cow's anus, dude. Okay, that's a little graphic. But anyways, yeah, Brandon is just so taken off guard. He basically collapses and disintegrates. But yeah, he looks, and the kid above him has already taken top bunk, and he's sitting there, and he's in a little creeper hoodie, right? He's like, what's up, man? My name is Minecraft Kid. Obviously says his real name, but says, I'm just going to insert Minecraft Kid instead. And immediately, Brandon is like, hey, man, how are you doing? Yeah, but anyways, he's like, hey, man, what's up? My name is Brandon. It's nice to meet you. And so, yeah, Brandon sits down on his bed. He has his suitcase or whatever, more like a backpack because he didn't bring that much. He's like unpacking all of his stuff. And while he's unpacking all of his stuff, he's just kind of thinking to himself, man, I mean, one would believe that by now, by this time right now, I would have gotten used to the smell. Like, one would have believed that at this point, I would have gotten used to the smell, but it really does not seem like I'm getting used to the smell right now. So yeah, this is not great. I am not sure how I feel about this besides, oh dear God, this is my life for the next week. And that was his life for the next week. And yeah, the night only gets worse because, like, the Minecraft Kid is literally just sitting above him, just like talking with other people coming in. And there's like other people to walk through, but this room, there's only one bunk. Most of the other rooms have multiple bunks, but this room, thankfully for the other campers, just has one bunk. So it's literally just Brandon and the Minecraft Kid stuck together. Unfortunately for Brandon, right? So, Brandon was like, all right, I still smell this. The Minecraft kid jumps down from like the top bunk, right? And he lands on the ground and he lands facing away. And the Minecraft kid was not the smartest man on planet Earth. Why do I say that? Well, for many reasons. But specifically because the Minecraft kid only brought one pair of shorts. And the pair of shorts he brought were white. Dude, even myself, well, I find myself a pretty clean individual. I actually wash my sheets in college, which is, I think, better than 50% of the guys here, or just guys in general, right? That's pretty good. Even myself, white shorts are just dangerous, bro. It is just dangerous to have white shorts or white underwear. Even if you're a clean individual, I mean, you just get them dirty, right? It's just not worth it. But the Minecraft kid had a pair of what one would assume were white shorts at one point. However, there was a pretty unfortunately placed stain. There was a butt stain right on his butt. It was brown. It was disgusting. And Brandon was literally on the verge of puking out of his nostrils at this point. It was just so disgusting. It was so terrible. And this kid also smelled pretty bad as well on the way down. It's like on the way down, he just had a whiff of scent. Yeah, so that was one of the toughest nights. So eventually they go out to the campfire. Brandon meets a lot of other people he's pretty chill with. And overall, he's actually having a really great time at the camp, except for when he has to go back to his room. It's like every single time that Brandon returns to his room, he basically drops to his knees, gagging. However, right, the next day comes around. And the next day is the first actual day of camp. So this is the day where they actually are like, I don't know, doing activities, doing whatever, right? And one of the first activities that they did campus-wide, right, as the whole camp, was a big game of hide and seek. However, this was a game of hide and seek in pairs. And the thing is, Brandon learned pretty quickly that this camp wanted you to make friends with random people, but they also wanted you to leave being really close to one person. They thought their kind of philosophy was, why be good friends with a lot of people when you can be great friends with one person? One good friend is better than 10 acquaintances. I genuinely kind of do agree with that. However, in this case, that was bad. You know why? Because you know how they chose this one person that you were going to be super quote unquote close with? They just made it your bunkmate. So yeah, this big game of hide and seek, you were told that you had a partner that you had to hide with, and that partner was your bunkmate. Brandon already knew that this was going to be bad. So Brandon goes and finds the Minecraft kid, and the Minecraft kid is getting super into it. He was like, dude, I play this mini game in Minecraft where I hide. I think he was doing like what was that? What's the Hypixel mini game where there's like one person who's secretly it or whatever, and like murder mystery. Yeah, he's like plays that all the time. So he's like, I'm really good at this because you do something in a video game, you're getting good in real life. Because if you're good at Wii tennis, then you're great at regular tennis, obviously. But anyways, they start walking around, and the person who's it, or it's actually like probably like 4 or 5 pairs since it's the entire campus, who's it, they start counting down from like 90 seconds, so they got a lot of time. But Brandon, the Minecraft kid, start going around trying to find a spot. So Brandon is really hoping that they'll hide in a place where him and the Minecraft kid do not have to be physically that close, because Brandon does not know if he can survive being physically that close to the Minecraft kid. It's already kind of a close call having him be in such close quarters anyways. So to have him that close to the Minecraft kid, it's already a bit of a stretch. I'm not going to lie, right? I'm not going to lie. It's already a bit of a stretch. So they're looking around, and Brandon sees this house. A little tiny playhouse, right? It's a miniature house that was like made for, I don't know, it was like made for like messing around in, and it's like kind of like a cool art piece or whatever. And Brandon's like, oh, dude, we should hide in there, because they could hide in separate corners of the house or whatever, or behind the wall separately. But the Minecraft kid's like, dude, that's not a good place. It's like too obvious. But you know what a place that isn't obvious? There. He points to a bush. And yes, the bush would have been a really good hiding spot, but there was really only room for 1.5 individuals, which means they would have had to really cram. And the Minecraft kid's like, dude, we're going to have to really cram in there, but it's going to be so worth it. At this point, Brandon is just like, oh no, dude, no way. And the Minecraft kid's like, okay, he doesn't say that out loud, but Minecraft kid's like, hurry, hurry, because the people that were counting down are like 10, 9, 8, and Brandon's like, okay, how bad can this really be? Brandon hops in the bush, and that's when the Minecraft kid hops in the bush after him. But the Minecraft oh my god, sorry, I'm reading this story is kind of paining me. The Minecraft kid jumps in butt first. And he's strapping boys and girls. This is quite a story. He jumps in butt first and smudges his butt against Brandon's shirt. And Brandon, okay, so first of all, that happens. Second of all, he's now in a cloud of like actual toxicity. Like he's in a cloud of like you basically have the Minecraft wither effect. You're gonna die, bro. You're gonna die. So Brandon's kind of just sitting there, and he's like trying to breathe in, and he's trying to like lean his head out to breathe in, and the Minecraft kid's like, "Don't put your head out, dude. You're gonna get caught." So Brandon's like, like he's actually choking up at this point. It is a struggle. It is hard. So at this point, Brandon, it's been about 30 seconds, and Brandon is like, dude, there is no way I'm going to survive this if I last in here for another like 5 seconds. Real quick, if you made it this far into the video, comment Minecraft down below. That'll be the secret word of the day. I'll try and heart as many comments as I possibly can that say Minecraft. And if you want to support the channel, literally the best possible thing that you can do for me or the channel in general, the community we have, the first best thing is finish this video. Watch it all the way through. That helps out more than you can imagine. And then the next thing that helps out a ton is when you have time, maybe right after this video, maybe later, binge watch my older videos. Just go ahead and watch a bunch of my videos in the background while you're doing something. And let me know in the comment section right now, what do you do while watching my videos? I'm genuinely super curious and I love reading it. And just to say thank you, I will try and heart and reply to as many comments that tell me what you guys do while binge watching my videos in the background. Anyways, let's get right back to it. So yeah, Brandon is now, first of all, he just got butt stained. He got butt stained by this kid, whatever that even is supposed to mean. And he's sitting in a cloud of stench. And he can't take it anymore. So he falls out of the bush. He pretends to lose his balance because they're kind of sitting in a very awkward position because they have to really cram in there. So Brandon pretends to fall out of the bush. And like he falls out and the guy is like, oh, found you guys or whatever. Minecraft kid is like, dude, why did you do that? And Brandon's like, haha, man, sorry. I lost my balance. It was a really good hiding spot, though. Too bad I just lost my balance, man. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Anyways, so they skip ahead a little bit. The rest of the day is actually pretty good. Remember, like this sounds like a horror story. Brandon actually had a overall really great experience at this camp, which means that the rest of the camp was so awesome that it counteracted how bad this part was. But anyways, it's the end of the day again, and they get back to their cabin, and Brandon is just like dreading going back to his cabin because he knows that he's going to have to survive the night. This is like Five Nights at Freddy's, but every single night is like 20 mode, dude. Like, this is a struggle, bro. This is night 5. This is night 6, a secret new night invented just to make it more difficult. Yeah, but anyways, he gets there, and he sees the worst possible thing ever. He sees something so terrifying, so horrifying, that the ring is just like a little goofy kids movie in comparison. There is nothing scarier. The dark web has nothing that would scare him compared to this. Like a hacker could literally say, I'm in your house, and appear out of the closet with a massive machete and a Gatling gun, dude. It doesn't matter. It's not as scary as what this kid, Brandon, saw. What did Brandon see? You might be asking. Well, Brandon saw the Minecraft kid. Little Stinkers, right? That's not his new name, but yeah, the Minecraft kid sitting on his bed. Brandon had white sheets. So Brandon knew immediately that whatever damage was going to be done, which was going to be extensive, colossal damage. Like, the whole thing was, he's probably gonna have to burn his sheets when he gets home. But he knew that the damage that he's gonna see, that like the damage that will be done, he will see. He will see the damage, and then he'll have to sleep in it. So the Minecraft kid is sitting there. He's like, "What's good, dude? Like, I was thinking we could have a little debrief about the hide and seek thing, so that later in the week when we do it again, we can do it even better." So yeah, there was like 2 hide and seek events or whatever. The first one they did on the first day, which happened that day. And there was also a final hide and seek event that happened on the last day. And like the winners got a special prize or something. So bunkmates would like talk to each other. It was really fun in general. Maybe not if you got the Minecraft kid as your mate or as your partner or whatever, right? But in general, it was pretty fun. So the Minecraft kid was talking to him about strategies and how to balance better. And he was like, I was learning when I was playing Minecraft or whatever. But the thing is, Brandon was not paying attention. Because Brandon was simply just, just thinking about, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. No. This cannot be happening. The Minecraft kid is stinking up my bed. Am I going to sleep on the floor? Am I going to sleep on the roof? Am I going to sleep in the river and hope I just drown at this point? Like, what am I actually going to do? Am I going to sleep standing up? Am I going to just walk 12 hours back home and sleep in my own bed? Like, at this point, what am I going to do? So eventually the Minecraft kid is done talking strategy. He's like, all right, let me know what you think. And Brandon's like, because he wasn't paying attention. He was freaking out the whole time. He was like, that sounds good, dude. Like, yeah, no, that sounds good. And the Minecraft kid's like, okay, cool. And he gets up and he walks up to his bunk. The second the Minecraft kid walks up, Brandon's eyes immediately look right where the Minecraft kid was sitting. And sure enough, there was a big old butt stain. And Brandon was like sick to his stomach. He was gonna puke. He was weak. Because yes, the one place he could call home at this camp, his bed, his nice, beautiful bed, that was already kind of contaminated from just like stink that fell from the top bunk down, had a big, massive butt stain on it. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. So Brandon got close and he just took off his sheet. He literally just removed the sheets. He was going to sleep on a bare mattress. Brandon actually checked to see if the butt stain leaked through. Nope, thankfully. He was not going to have to sleep on the bed springs. Dude, imagine like it just seeped through and he has to sleep on the bed springs for the next 4 days or whatever, or 4 nights. So he takes off his sheets, just puts them in his bag. He's like, these are done. Like, these are done, right? Yeah, that night was, it was tough because Brandon's like, if this kid sits on my bed again, I bet I could flip over the mattress. But if he sits on my bed a third time, I'm actually going to have to sleep in the bed springs. Yeah, I'm just not trying to do that. So anyways, the next day comes around, and we're just going to skip the day because it was normal, it was good. Brandon had a lot of fun, didn't sleep that well because he's like inhaling toxic fumes or whatever the entire night. But eventually they do what they call a little check-in. So the camp counselor walks in, and he's basically saying like, hey, just want to make sure. Because look, a lot of these, these are kids, right? Brandon was 15, Minecraft kid was 14. These are kids that are away from their parents, not having their parents check in on them every 5 seconds to make sure that they're functioning. So they're just like, all right, you guys are like changing your clothes every day. You're taking a shower. Like, and one of the camp counselors was like, I'm going to not watch you take a shower. That would be very sus. The camp counselor vented if he did that. I'm a grown man and I just said that. Anyways, the camp counselor's not, I'm going to watch you shower. But he was like, I'm going to like wait until you go into the shower, take a shower, change back into your clothes and walk out here. Because the camp counselor one day was like, this cabin smells. I was going to say reeks, but that has different connotations, right? He was like, this cabin smells. And like, I'm not going to like, I know that you guys have not been showering. And like the other kids were being kind of stinky too, but they were on a whole different level, right? They might have smelled a little unpleasant, but they didn't smell like the insides. The Star Wars, the 5th movie, Revenge of the... No. Empire Strikes Back, when like Han Solo has to save Luke by cutting open that animal. Yeah, the Minecraft kid probably smelled like the inside rotting guts of that animal, right? Anyways, though, so the camp counselor comes around, and he's just kind of checking in. He's like, all right, Brandon, go take a shower. I'm going to wait till you're done. So Brandon goes in, he takes a shower, whatever, right? Comes out smelling nice and clean. And he looks at the Minecraft kid, and the Minecraft kid looks at him back. And the camp counselor's like, this room's pretty bad smelling, and I want to make sure you guys are taking your showers. So Minecraft kid's like, okay, I'll take a shower. He goes in, turns on the water, and like, I mean, okay, Brandon doesn't know this, but he knows for a fact that this kid did not shower. Allegedly, the Minecraft kid goes in there, turns on the shower water, puts his head in for a second to make it look like his head is wet, so it looks like he took a shower, and like just sat there for like 5 minutes when the water was running. Turns off the water, comes out in the same clothes, and the camp counselor is like, you didn't change your clothes. And the Minecraft kid's like, no, I just have the same pair. I just really like this creeper shirt, so I have two of the same ones. The truth is, the Minecraft kid was bluffing. If the camp counselor said, hey, can I see the other creeper shirt? His, the lie would have been up. The gig would have been up, essentially, right? But yeah, the Minecraft kid was almost cleaned, but nope, he's a Minecraft kid. What did you guys expect? So the next day was where things got a little bit interesting. The Minecraft kid comes up to Brandon at lunch, and Brandon and the Minecraft kid sat at different tables because the Minecraft kid met people that he was more friends with, like other people who played stuff that he liked, like Minecraft or Roblox or something. And Brandon was more of a sports guy, so his friends were more like sports related or whatever. But one day the Minecraft kid comes up to Brandon when he's sitting at his table, and he's like, hey man, I need your expertise. And, Brandon's like, yeah, what's good? And he's like, dude, I want to ask out Judy. And Judy was this girl who was 17 and was beautiful. She was like, everyone thought that like this girl was super hot. And she was also much older than them too. So immediately that's like, that already gives like plus 10 to whatever. If she was a 1, she would have been an 11, right? Because she was like older and these kids were like, oh my God, or whatever. But yeah, she was kind of just known as like the girl or whatever. But first of all, a million reasons. 1, Minecraft kid needs to take a shower if he wants a girlfriend. 2, he's 3 years younger than her. 3, they've never spoken before. And 4, it's just simply not going to happen. However, Brandon didn't want to be a massive jerk, right? And he was like, all right, man, like, why do you want to like ask her out? Minecraft kid's like, because she's beautiful. And he's like, yeah, okay, I agree with that. Have you ever spoken to her before? Minecraft kid's like, well, no, but we're going to go on a date, so I'll speak to her on the date. And Brandon's like, you guys are going on a date? For a second, he was legitimately like, oh my God, like, I never thought I would see crazier, but oh my God. And he's like, well, no, I have to ask her out on a date first, but I was wondering if you could go talk to Judy and see how she'd feel, And at this point, Brandon was like, okay, like, it's interesting. Like, I'll definitely be entertained by whatever happens, but okay. And remember, the Minecraft kid was not a bad kid. Even though he smelled bad, that does not make him that does not mean that he was a bad individual. Okay, guys? Be nice. Be much nicer than I am while I'm telling the story. So Brandon already kind of knows the answer, but he wants to go up, and he's like, you know what? Maybe. I'll be the one to see, because maybe Judy likes girls guys 3 years younger than her that smell bad. Maybe she's kind of a cougar. Who knows, dude? So he goes up to Judy. He's like, hey, like, Judy, because they'd spoken like once or twice. I think they had a camp activity together or something like that. So they were friendly. They weren't friends by any means, but they were friendly. You know what I mean? They were cool. And, he goes up, he's like, hey, so I think I might already know the answer to this question. But, my cabin mate, he thinks you're very nice looking, and he was wondering if you wanted to go on a date with him. And she's like, oh, who's your cabin mate? Because, Brandon always hung out with like the sports guys and the athletic baseball guys, and Judy was like, oh, maybe it's one of those 16-year-old, like, the baseball guys with their, like, I don't know, their long hair, what are those cuts called? I'm actually being an idiot. The mullets, oh my God, my mullet daddy ears. I don't know, something stupid, right? And not saying mullets are stupid. I couldn't pull it off. Maybe you can. And Brandon's like, well, about that. So, do you know, and then says the name of the Minecraft kid. And she's like, huh? What? Because she probably already had like a few of like Brandon's friends in her mind, and she's already like imagining situations with them or whatever, right? And he's like, the guy over there. And Brandon points to the Minecraft kid, and she's like, oh no. Oh, dude, it's so painful. She's like, no, man, I was in a group with him. Dude is so stinky. I can probably smell him from here. God, he reeks. He's awful. Judy's not the nicest girl, right? And Brandon's like, oh, I'm going to take that as a no. And Judy's like, yes, take that as a mega no. So Brandon walks back over, and Brandon's thinking to himself, Minecraft kid's a good kid. I'm not going to be that guy, but I do need to make sure it's clear to him. And Brandon goes up and says, hey, Judy's very flattered by like the offer, right? But she actually already has a boyfriend. And she said, though, and he kind of made this up, but like, whatever, lol. He's like, she did say, maybe in the future, you never know. But right now she's a boyfriend and she can't really be doing that. The Minecraft kid's like, okay, I might still ask her out either way. And Brandon's like, no, you should not do that. Please do not do that for your own sake. So yeah, Brandon was, a good guy in that situation and didn't let the Minecraft kid get into any nonsense. But everything would change that night. That night was quite a night. So he gets back, and Brandon goes back to his bunk, expecting to see the Minecraft kid there. The Minecraft kid is not there. No one is never not in their cabin by nighttime. And it turns out that, Brandon goes to sleep, and the Minecraft kid is nowhere to be found. The Minecraft kid is quite, in fact, missing in action. So the next day, he goes up to his camp counselor early in the morning when he wakes up, as they kind of have breakfast as a group, and then they go off and disperse. And they can have lunch with whoever, but breakfast they have together. And he says, hey, I didn't see Minecraft kid last night. And the camp counselor kind of has a look on his face. He's like, yeah, the Minecraft kid is not in the camp anymore. And he's like, what? He's like, why? And the camp counselor's like, I can't really disclose that, but he said that he really loved having you as a roommate. And, Brandon both felt concerned, but also felt a little bad because he was like, oh my God, this kid's the worst. But that at breakfast, Brandon was really curious. What happened to the Minecraft kid, Mr. Stink himself? And one of the kids leaned over to Brandon and said, hey, meet me after breakfast. I have answers. And Brandon immediately knew, they both just knew what they were talking about. So after breakfast, Brandon goes up to him and is like, dude, what happened to my roommate? He's like, so this is what I heard. I overheard some stuff. And I also heard some stuff from other people. None of this is 100% fact, but I'm pretty sure this is correct. And Brandon's like, yeah, just tell me what's up. And he said, basically, there was a health inspection, a random one, and they found the Minecraft kid's stuff. They deemed it as a as a safety risk for everyone else. And they went up to the Minecraft kid and basically told him that if he did not take an actual shower right now, that they were going to have to remove him from camp. Apparently, the Minecraft kid said no, and that he liked his natural aroma. And after that, they basically told him that he could no longer go to the camp, and that, and apparently, he just left a pile of his clothes around, and it was just so putrid, and it was they tested it or something. They thought it was actually going to spread diseases or something. So they asked him to leave. His parents picked him up hours later or whatever. And, yeah, so that's why. And Brandon's like, wow, are you serious? And the kid's like, well, that's just I overheard bits of it. I overheard the camp counselor talking with one of the health inspector people that worked at the camp, as well as talking to the head of the camp. Everyone else was back, was out doing their events, but I went back because I wasn't feeling that good. I had a stomach ache, so I went back to my cabin to sit down, and I overheard them talking with each other, and that's basically what they said. And Brandon was like, wow, that's actually crazy, right? Dang. So anyways, at the final day of hide and seek, Brandon has to do it alone. But Brandon, in the spirit of Minecraft Kid. He knew that Minecraft Kid wanted him to win. So Brandon decided to buckle in and just lock in and win this for Minecraft Kid. Win this for Mr. Stink himself. So Brandon, he found the spot, the perfect spot that he knew that Minecraft Kid would have wanted him to win, right? The spot that Minecraft Kid would have wanted him to go to. He goes in it. He's perfect. He's silent. He's still. And Brandon, he wins the championship. And he dedicates his victory to his former roommate, Minecraft Kid. We're going to call the subscriber who submitted this story Nico, because I'm just going down through my middle school friend name list. And so anyways, Nico had to babysit this kid. He was the kid of a mom that Nico's friends was really good friends with. So Nico's like, dang, I got to do this, bro. And his mom's like, yeah, dude, you got to babysit this kid. Was Nico trying to do it? No. He also wasn't even being paid that much. Like his mom's like, you're going to be paid $10, which, look, $10 is $10, but $10 for like 5 hours? Bro, that's not very good. Like that's like $2 an hour, man. That's some like not even close to minimum wage type, but whatever, right? You know, Nico's like, I got to do this for my mom, basically. It's her friend's son. So Nico's driven over by his mom and is dropped off, and Nico gets to the front door of the kid that he has to babysit. We're just going to call him the Minecraft Kid. It's not super clear right now, but you'll see pretty soon why I call him the Minecraft Kid. So anyways, the Minecraft Kid's mom gets to the door. And she's like, oh, welcome in. I'm so happy you could do this. I'm sorry I was so last minute. Like, thank you so much. Like, you and your mom are a lifesaver here. And Nico's like, yeah, don't worry about it. I got you. Like, where's your son? And she's like, oh, he's upstairs. And all of a sudden you hear, ooh. Like, okay, I'm not doing a really good job, but just like kind of think of like the Minecraft zombie sound, like that. Ooh, I don't know. Like last time I said the zombie moaning, but then that got really weird because you guys were weirdos in the comments. The zombie groaning, okay? Is that better? I don't even know that's better. Zombie noises. We're just going to say Minecraft zombie noises so you guys can't be weird in my comment section. God! Leave a like for all the brain cells I'll lose during the story. But yeah, he's like, he hears kind of this zombie moaning noise. This zombie noise. And, Nico's like, kind of looks at, the Minecraft Kid's mom in a look of confusion. And the Minecraft Kid's mom is like, oh, yeah, so I got to explain this to you. And Nico, for a split second, was thinking like, oh, is she going to explain that her son was bitten by a zombie from a secret CIA-like project and that he's an actual real-life zombie? And for that, she'll pay him $5 more to deal with him. But no, she basically goes on to explain that, her son, the Minecraft Kid, has started to watch and play way too much Minecraft, and he once died recently in Minecraft to a zombie, and ever since then, he thinks that he is actually a zombie. Yeah, the Minecraft Kid thinks since he was, like, killed by a zombie in-game, that he has become a Minecraft zombie in real life. But yeah, all he does, I mean, he basically is a zombie, bro. He's playing video games all day, 24/7, at 3 in the morning, at 3 in the afternoon, Minecraft every day. Look, Minecraft is a pretty good game, but don't be playing it 24 hours a day, bro. Yeah, but this kid basically is like, you hear, whoa, more like Minecraft zombie noises, and the mom's like, oh, I'm sorry. He might be a little difficult, but, he's a good kid at heart. And you hear, whoa, whoa, and she's like, I'm sorry, right? Like, not much I can do about that. And Nico's like, oh, that's fine. Like, back when I was a kid, like, I used to play Minecraft with my friends. Like, that was actually back in the day when it, like, just came out, too. It was, like, a really cool multiplayer game or whatever. Like, that's a good game. Like, I love it. I respect it. Like, I can understand why your son likes it so much. And that's when you hear the zombie noises getting a little bit louder. And that's when you see this kid, because he's like on the second floor. He starts crawling down the stairs in all fours, which I don't know why he was crawling. It's not like he thought he was a Minecraft spider. He thought he was a Minecraft zombie. But either way, kid is crawling down on all fours and is like trying to do that like the zombie hiss noise, like I'm obviously doing a terrible job, but just deal with me, right? And he kind of like crawls down the stairs, and the Minecraft kids, or I should say the Minecraft zombie kid, his mom's like, oh, Minecraft kid, here he is, Nico. Like Minecraft kid, obviously says his real name, but Minecraft kid, I would like you to meet Nico. He'll be your babysitter. And Nico looks at this kid who's on all fours, who's in like a creeper shirt, and is like, he's doing like Minecraft noises, like, or zombie noises, like, oh, kind of looks at him and says, hey man, what's up? And this kid looks at like Nico and goes, whoa, whoa. And the Minecraft kid's mom's like, sorry about that. You know, he's still in his zombie era right now. He still thinks he's a zombie right now. So sorry about that, bro. And Nico's like, all right, that's fine, whatever. And the Minecraft kid says something in English for once. And he's like, I heard you like Minecraft. And at this point, like, the Minecraft kid's mom's like, Nico, I'm so sorry. I really got to go right now. But it sounds like you guys are going to start a nice conversation, so I'm just going to say goodbye. And Nico's like, what? Oh, okay. And she just, like, walks out the door. I think, low-key, she wasn't even going anywhere. She just needed a break from her son. So she's probably, like, getting in the car, driving around the corner, and then taking a power nap for 4 hours. Or maybe she's actually doing something. Who knows? But the Minecraft kid's like, I heard that you liked Minecraft. And Nico's like, yeah, I used to play it a long time ago with my friends. And the Minecraft kid is like, you better not be lying to me, are you? And Nico's like, what? Like, why would I be lying right now? Like, that makes no sense. Like, yeah, I'm not lying. Like, what are you saying? He's like, good. Well, that means that you can answer my Minecraft trivia questions. And Nico's like, oh, well, dude, I'm actually not that good. Like, I used to play a little bit with my friends back in the day. He's like, silence! You already said that you didn't lie, so you should be able to answer these easily. And, you know, Nico's like, okay, like, sure. Nico was kind of expecting that the questions were going to be like, when you start the game, what is the character you can choose? Like, what are the characters you can choose between? Which is like Steve and Alex. Like, I mean, maybe like he didn't even know about Alex at this time because he only played when Steve was the option. Low-key, I bet Nico only played like Minecraft Pocket Edition Lite or something. That was the game I used to play back when I was like 12 or whatever. Fire game. It was free too. But anyways, yeah, so, you know, the Minecraft kid, instead of asking him really basic questions, his first question, he's like, first, you must answer all 3 correctly to be granted access to the dungeon, which I guess the dungeon was like his room or whatever, so he could show off his like Lego Star Wars stuff. But he's like, first question. When you play someone in Minecraft PvP, what are the 3 items that are most useful? First of all, that's kind of a subjective question, but like Nico was like, Minecraft PvP? He's like, when you fight someone in Minecraft, player versus player, obviously. And Nico's like, well, I think a sword's pretty good. And Nico was right on that. Then he's like, like steak and blocks. The Minecraft kid's like, me, wrong. You want a fishing rod for proper knockback, and then you also want golden apples for fast recovery. You are wrong in your first question. Let's see if you can redeem yourself. Question number 2. And at this point, Nico was kind of just thinking to himself, like, bro, I don't know this game, bro. Like, what do you expect from me, dude? I don't know this game. And I've told you many times, I don't know this game. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't play this game. This is like someone who like has played Call of Duty once and then 8 years later they go to their final exam in math and it's like the teacher's like, all right, guys, whatever you learned this year, like the quadratic equations, all the differential calculus, you don't even need to worry about that. I just gotta ask you technical questions about Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's like, wait, hold up a second. How do you expect me to get these answers, bro? But yeah, so he's like, next question. You have a chance to redeem yourself. Ever since version 1.7.6, I don't know. I'm just saying stuff at this point. And he's like, at what Y level do diamonds spawn at most? I think the answer is like 15 to 20. That might be totally wrong, but that used to be the case. It was like a little bit above bedrock. I remember this. And at this point, Nico didn't even like understand how many layers there were. I think when he played back in the day, like it didn't even spawn all that way down. So he's like, isn't it like right below the surface? Which is kind of just proof that like he has not played this game in a long time. And the Minecraft kid's like, no, diamonds are not just below the surface. That's ridiculous. He's like honestly having a bit of a freaking breakdown, meltdown, freak out moment right now, which they're all kind of just like, bro, what's going on right now? And Nico's like, okay, bro, like, I obviously don't know the game that well. Like, maybe we can talk about something else. He's like, silence! I will give you one chance. The final question. What is like the final boss in Minecraft? And bro, I'm not even gonna lie, this question isn't that bad. It's pretty clearly the Ender Dragon. Sure, like, okay, in all fairness, I have played a lot of Minecraft. I used to love it back in the day, and then I really got back into the game over 2020, and then I just, started a YouTube channel, which was basically around Minecraft, and then it kind of turned into this. And I still use Minecraft for most of my background gameplay. So yeah, maybe I'm a little biased, but I even feel like back when I played it a little bit, back when I was only aware of it, I knew about Steve, I knew about creepers, I knew about Herobrine, and I knew about the Ender Dragon. I feel like you don't need to know much about Minecraft to know about those 4 things, right? And I guess less so now, kids don't know about Herobrine, but bro, if you want a bit of a nostalgia trip and you're about my age, just look up the old, Herobrine sighting videos on YouTube. Those are crazy. But anyways, right, Nico really did not play a lot of Minecraft. I mean, I'm pretty impressed he's able to answer the first question as well as he did. But he was like, I don't know, the creeper? And when, bro, it's like Nico insulted the Minecraft kid's mother, because the Minecraft kid's reaction to Nico saying that the final boss in Minecraft was the creeper was like, no, no. Like, this kid was freaking out. Like, this kid was having a full-on breakdown. It's as if, you took his computer and smashed it on the ground, bro. It's as if you took his PS4 and threw it out the window. It's as if, I don't know, you took his dog, shaved all the hair off, renamed it, and said, this is my dog now. Like, the kid was freaking out right now. And, Nico's like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought the creepers were, the final boss or something. He's like, no, it's the Ender Dragon, you idiot. It is so clearly the Ender Dragon. I feel like you're just trying to make me mad at this point. And Nico's like, bro, I swear, it's not that deep, bro. You gotta trust me on this. It's simply not that deep. And the Minecraft kid's like, no, you can't just be saying that. You don't understand what you just did. And the Minecraft kid kind of goes back down on all fours, because he was standing up for a second, and he kind of like the position that frogs sit in. They're their hind legs are almost cocked in front of them, almost to be in a perfect position to spring up. The Minecraft kid starts saying, charging spring attack. And Nico's like, bro, what are you doing? Sorry, I just dropped my phone. That's why it sounds like the whole thing exploded for a second. Yeah. So he's like, bro, what are you doing over here? And the Minecraft kid's like, charging my spring attack. And he's like, spring attack? What do you mean? In the middle of saying what do you mean by that, he sees the Minecraft kid jump at him with his mouth open. And it looked like he was going for the face, bro. Minecraft kid was going for it. So Nico obviously kind of has a reflex to cover, he's like, whoa. He extends his forearm a little bit or whatever to kind of block the attack or whatever. And sure enough, the Minecraft kid latches on with his teeth, sinks into his forearm, and Nico's like, God! And the Minecraft kid's like, ah! Just chomps in, right? He just chomps in. And he's just and Nico's like, what are you doing? And the Minecraft kid's mumbling. He's like, because this is fucking Minecraft. He's like, what are you saying? He's like, because this is fucking Minecraft. He's like, because remember, this kid's teeth are fully sunk into his arm at this point. So yeah, you're not understanding anything. That's just not gonna happen, right? And so Nico's just like, why are you biting me? Real quick, if you made it this far into the video, comment Minecraft down below. That'll be the secret word of the day. And also, I'll try and heart a bunch of those comments. So if you want to farm some hearts on the channel, not a bad place to start. Also, if you want to support the channel, one of the best things you can do is watch old videos, just binge watch the old stories. And a super easy way to do that is through my playlist of the Storytime playlist, which has all the stories. I will be linking it in the pinned comment down below. So if you want to help me out, just put on that playlist while you're doing something else. And let me know in the comment section what you're doing while watching the Storytime playlist. Are you, I don't know, man. Are you playing a video game? Are you, I don't know, it's trying to go to sleep? There's a lot of things you could be doing, and I'd love to hear what you're doing down below, so make sure to comment that. Anyways, let's get back into the story. So eventually, Nico, basically what he does is he lifts his forearm up, high enough so that the Minecraft kid lifts off the ground for a second. And the Minecraft kid's jaw, he doesn't have, Cobra-like jaw strength. So the Minecraft kid eventually falls off of him. And once he falls off of him, he asks him, why did you why did you bite me? And he's like, because you disrespected Minecraft. And, Nico's like, what? Like, how did I disrespect Minecraft? He's like, well, you pretended to be a super fan, and then I asked you questions, and you failed the questions, so you deserve the bite. And Nico's like, whoa, 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 whoa. I never said that I was a super fan. You're making that up right there. All I ever said was that, I used to play it back with my friends. And then, you said, is that true? And I said, yes, because it was true. And then you asked, oh, well, are you, a huge fan? And I said, no, but then you said that I was lying, and I already said that I was a huge fan. I tried to answer those questions, and look, I obviously don't know, but that even if I was pretending to be a Minecraft super fan and it turns out I was lying, that is no excuse for you to go out and bite me. That's absolutely ridiculous. Are you serious right now? And, yeah, so, Nikos, or the Minecraft kid's like, well, I did what I thought was right. And that is respectable. And Nico's like, no, that was not respectable. You can't just, do something stupid and crazy and say, I did what I thought was right, and be like, oh, well, applause, right? It's like, oh, I cheated on my final exams. And and the teacher's like, bro, what? And you're like, no, I thought it was the right thing to do. So you must be nice to me and give me a pass and, I don't know, a sticker. It's like, it doesn't work that way, bro. Life just doesn't work that way. But yeah. So the Minecraft kid is remember, Nico still has 2 to 3 hours left with the Minecraft kid. Supposedly in an hour from now, the Minecraft kid is supposed to go to bed. So Nico's like, okay, I just have to survive another hour with this kid. And while the Minecraft kid for the next hour didn't bite him or anything, he was still being super annoying. He was walking around like a zombie. And when, Nico's like, hey, what do you want to eat? All we got here is I don't know. We got some pizza in the fridge. He's like, oh, Minecraft, so as a zombie, I can only eat flesh, aka chicken, aka Chick-fil-A, get me Chick-fil-A. And Nico's like, bro, I don't have a car, and also, I'm not trying to DoorDash some Chick-fil-A, that's mad expensive. He's like, but the zombie won't eat pizza as it's not flesh. And, then Nico goes on to say, well, actually, if you're a zombie, you'd only be eating rotten flesh, or rotting human flesh, and I don't really think that's the same thing as chicken. And the Minecraft kid's like, no, I'm a very special zombie that also eats chicken. He's like, okay, bro, you're eating this pizza or you're not eating anything. Your mom says that you like this and that you'd eat it. So, yeah, you should start eating this or else, you're just not going to eat anything. So the kid was being pretty annoying, but eventually it was 8 at night, which was his bedtime. So, he's like, okay, Minecraft kid, it's time for your bedtime. You can go upstairs. You can do whatever you want in your room. I don't really care as long as you're in there. And he's like, zombies are nocturnal. In Minecraft, they come out at night only. And, Nico's like, okay, well, you're a very special zombie that goes to bed right now, bro. He's like, no, that part of me is normal. He's like, okay, well then how were you up earlier today? How were you walking around today if you only come out at night? Aren't you supposed to explode or something? He's like, I'm supposed to burn up, not explode. You're a fake Minecraft fan. And once again, he's like, bro. Nico's like, dude, I explained to you, I'm not a Minecraft fan. I already said that. He's like, oh, well, I have special armor on that allows me to be up at night and day. And he's like, okay, well, can you at least do that in your room? He says, no, as a zombie, I'm going to walk around and figure it out. I'm going to walk around and try and find some villagers to munch on. And Nico's like, okay, can you do that in your room? Can you walk around in your room to find villagers? And, Minecraft kid's like, well, what? How do you expect me to find villagers in my room? As if he was going to find villagers walking around his house. And Nico's like, okay, look, your mom wants you to go to bed at 8. All you have to do is be in your room. It's not up to me if you fall asleep or not, but it is kind of up to me if you actually go to bed in your bed. If you at least go into your bedroom. At least sit in your bed. And he's like, no, that will not happen. There's zombie noises again. He's like, okay, you know what? I'm done. Whatever. I'm going to look, I can't deal with this anymore. So Nico sits down and just goes on his phone. And the Minecraft kid starts running around the house, literally just sprinting around the house in circles. And Nico's head just collapses on the ground. He's like, oh my God, just his head is in his forearms. It's like, bro, what's going on? 2 hours later, the Minecraft kid is just running around the house. And the mom gets back. The mom gets back and she's like, oh, is he still up? And Nico's like, I've been trying to put him to bed for the last 2 hours. He just refuses. She says, oh my God, like, did anything else bad happen? And that's when the Minecraft kid kind of walks into the room. And Nico's like, well, yeah, I mean, your son did jump and bite me for a little bit and then refused to do anything I said. And then also refused to eat the food in the fridge. And she's like, he bit you? And Nico's like, well, yeah. And then the Minecraft kid's like, no, Mom, he's lying. I didn't bite him. And Nico's like, all right, well, bro, try and explain this. Nico, like, pulls down his sweater or shirt or whatever, or just somehow shows his forearm that still has the tooth marks. Thankfully, the skin wasn't broken because this kid's mouth was, I mean, any mouth is like full of gross bacteria, right? And if it breaks the skin, you might have to actually go to the hospital, get that checked up, make sure you're all right, maybe get some antibiotics or something. Thankfully, he didn't break the skin, but the impression was literally still there. Normally, like a bite mark would go away after like 30 minutes, but the thing was still there. It was definitely a bit fainter than it was before, but you could still see it pretty clearly. And the mom turns to the Minecraft kid and it's like, I can't believe that you would bite your babysitter. And the Minecraft kid, frantically trying to figure out a way out of it, is like, no, he just bit himself. It was crazy. He I was standing there being like, what's up, bro? And he's like, look at this. And he takes his forearm and he just takes a big chomp out of it. He bites it. And then he's all like, I'm going to blame it on you. Ha ha ha. I'm so evil. And, Nico's like, oh, that's what I said? I'm going to bite my own arm and blame it on you. Ha ha ha, I'm so evil. Is that really what I said, bro? And the Minecraft kid's like, yeah, it's like totally what happened. And like, look, at this point, obviously the Minecraft kid's mom really doesn't, like, she has two sides to the story. But come on now, are you really going to believe that the babysitter decided to frame your son by chomping into his own arm and being like, ha ha ha, I'm going to pretend this was you? Or do you believe that your son, who thinks he's a literal zombie in Minecraft who bite other people, right? That's what zombies do, may or may not have bit the babysitter because the babysitter said so, and also has a big bite mark about the size of his little jaw because he was like, I don't know, 10 or whatever. And yeah, so obviously Minecraft kid's mom's like, oh, like, I obviously don't believe you. You definitely bit him. He's like, no, Mom, he bit himself. She's like, just go to your room right now. So the Minecraft kid does, in fact, listen to his mom, which, smart move, bro. Like, that's a good call. Always listen to your mom. Like, it's just better. You're better off that way, man. But anyways, Minecraft kid goes up to his room. And his mom, the Minecraft kid's mom's like, I'm so sorry about this. Like, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I should be all right. Like, I'm okay. Like, I'll get, like, it's not that bad. It didn't hurt or anything. She's like, I'm so sorry. Like, here's another $10. And, as much as Nico would have taken the $10 since, this was his mom's friend, he's like, no, it's okay. Like, I did the time and we can set to the rate that we're supposed to be doing it. So Nico gets back home where his mom picks him up as 10. And on the car ride back, she's like, oh, Nico, how did it go? Did anything happen? And Nico's like, you know what? I'll tell you all about it. And obviously Nico tells her the story that I just told you.
Click
guys.
on the video on screen right now. I know you'll enjoy it. Just click it. Do it.
How's it going, everyone? Today we got a story time of a Minecraft kid who ends up destroying his entire house because he was playing with his quote-unquote flint and steel, basically playing with the lighter, trying to do Minecraft in real life because the kid actually believed that Minecraft was real, and he was like, oh yeah, the physics will be exactly the same. So he ends up burning down his entire house. Pretty crazy story. I think you guys will enjoy. So sit back, relax, subscribe if you're new, leave a like on the video to claim your free nothing. And with that being said, let's just jump right into it. So we're going to call the subscriber who submitted this story Eric. So anyways, right, Eric's mom informed him that they would be going over to their cousin's house for the weekend. So this was during summer, and, Eric was off from school. He was kind of just chilling, having a pretty good time. And, his cousin is significantly younger, so like 4 or 5 plus years. And it's always difficult, like, to hang out with family members sometimes if they are a significantly different age demographic than you. Unless it's like 30 and 40, because you can get along, like, you're both adults, you can get along with, you can at least, I don't know, understand adult stuff together. But I don't know about you guys, but like, just hanging out with people that are, especially if you're 15, hanging out with like a 10-year-old is just like, bro, how do you even do that, bro? Like, unless you can like both play the same video game and relate over that. However, though, so Eric's mom's like, hey, you're gonna have to do it, you're gonna have to suck it up, like, sucks to suck. Basically telling Eric that she knows that he probably would prefer to be doing something else with his time, and he probably wouldn't want to, but that it was a non-negotiable. Yeah, so another thing that she informed Eric was that apparently, their aunt had been telling her that, Eric's cousin had a bit of an addiction to this game called Minecraft. Well, Eric knew what Minecraft was. Like, it's pretty hard to be, to be a teenager, be on the internet to any extent, be aware of video games to any extent, and at least not know what Minecraft is. I think a lot of people haven't played it, but at least most people have. They at least know what it is. Or maybe they played like Pocket Edition when they were a young kid or something like that. But anyways, Eric's mom was informing him that, yeah, so basically, just a heads up, this kid is obsessed with Minecraft and will probably refuse to have a conversation or engage in any activity that isn't at least Minecraft adjacent. So Eric's thinking to himself, oh, great. Well, this is going to be a really fun time for me because I don't play the game, like I know what the game is. I don't play the game. I don't really watch the game. And now I'm going to be forced to spend time with this kid who, one, I don't have anything in common with in the first place because he's 4 to 5 years younger than me. And on top of that, he's not even going to try to relate on anything. And because the only topic that he'll allow us to have conversations about is frickin' Minecraft, bro. I'll even admit, even someone like me who's a pretty big fan of Minecraft, it's just the one game I could always play as a kid because I was a Mac user. I will admit that even I would be kind of bummed out if I was going somewhere and I knew the only thing I could talk to someone for days about is Minecraft. So anyways, Eric gets in the car. Eric's mom's kind of you're just going to have to deal with this. I'm sorry. We need to see family members, which I can respect. It's good to keep in touch with your family members. It's good to keep and have a good relationship. So anyways, they drive over. It's about an hour away. They don't live that far. It's only an hour car ride, but it's a bit of a trip, right? So anyways, they're going over and, Eric's just kind of mentally preparing himself for a very not super fun, time. You know what I mean? He's not really that excited for what's about to happen. So they pull up into the driveway, and Eric's aunt basically Eric's aunt comes out. But one thing, you know who doesn't come out? Yeah, the Minecraft kid, aka Eric's cousin. You know why? He's too busy up in his room playing frickin' Minecraft, bro. Yeah. So anyways, Eric's aunt, greets them. It's I'm so excited you guys could come. This is so great. I'm really excited to see you guys here. All this kind of stuff, right? And she kind of looks up, because they have a 2-story house. And on the second floor, there is very clearly Eric's cousin. Okay, so for the rest of this video, I'm going to call Eric's cousin the Minecraft kid, just so you guys know those are the same dude. So she looks up to the Minecraft kid's room. So the blinds are closed, but they're kind of thin, so you can see light kind of flashing or whatever. And I think the window must have been open because it was a hot summer day. And you could hear Minecraft noises, and you could also hear the kid go damn it, no! What the heck? He's cheating! He's hacking! This kid is screaming at the top of his lungs. So, Eric's aunt looks up very slowly up to the window, looks down very slowly, then makes eye contact with the both of them, and is ha ha ha. Yeah, he's in one of his Minecraft fits right now. Maybe we should wait a second before we go say hi. Yeah, so Eric already knows he's about to be in for a surprise, to say the least. He already knows it's about to be a bit of a situation because the aunt just referred to a Minecraft fit. What does that even mean? And that even she said we're better off not saying hi to him until he's out of his Minecraft fit. Bro, what does that even mean, dude? So Eric knew that this kid was obsessed, but the thing is, I feel if it was okay, I mean, probably Eric's aunt should have been we're going to go see him, whatever, and kind of discipline him a little bit, but whatever, man. So they go inside, and once you enter, you can kind of hear the noises a lot more clearly. I guess the sound in the house kind of bounced around a lot, but you heard I guess the game volume for Minecraft must have been up 200% or something, blasting through massive speakers. And then you hear hitting noises, whatever, and then you hear screaming, he's hacking, he's hacking, he's cheating, ban him, ban him. Then you hear all this smashing and stuff being thrown around.
So Eric already knows that not only is this kid like addicted to Minecraft, like straight up, he's also like engages in gamer rage, which is like, look, everyone's been playing the game, everyone gets a little mad sometimes, even I get a little mad sometimes. But like, I don't know, man. I don't want to be around someone where they're like throwing their stuff, getting super mad. Like, I know a couple years ago, dude, I'd be playing Minecraft. I would lose. I'd type in chat, "You suck, bro." Like, I don't even know why. I would never do that in person. This Minecraft made me so mad. But yeah, at the same time, you definitely don't want to be around someone who's thrown their keyboard or whatever. I never threw my keyboard. I would just be like, "You're trash, lol." I just say that stupid stuff in chat. But you never want to be around someone who's actually like throwing their keyboard and stuff. Yeah, so anyways, they go inside and they're kind of like sitting in the living room after talking with a little bit with Eric's aunt. And Eric's aunt is like, "All right, well, it's been like 30 minutes and I'm not hearing as much screaming." By as much screaming, she didn't mean no screaming, as there was still the faint, "Damn it!" like coming from upstairs or whatever. And so when that kind of like calmed down a little bit, but even it still was happening, it just wasn't as violent or as frequent. She's like, "I'm going to go up and let him know that, you guys are here and that you should come down and say hello." So Eric's aunt walks up the stairs and out of the room. Eric and his mom are just sitting there and they can hear, because remember, this house is like crazy sound. For some reason, you could hear everything. You hear Eric's aunt be like, "Hey, sweetie, like, your cousin and your aunts are here." And then you hear, "Mom, get out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft." And she's like, "Sweetie, I know you're playing Minecraft, but you should come down and say hello to your cousin. Were you so excited earlier this week?" He's like, "Mom, I'm in the middle of a PvP match. Get out of here right now. You're going to make me lose. Mom." So anyways, you hear the door close. Then you see, anyways, Eric sees his aunt walk down and be like, "Oh, he'll be down in 1 second. He's wrapping up there." Which, like, Eric and his mom look at each other because I don't think Eric's aunt really realizes or has kind of realized how sound, like the way that sound moves in their house and how everyone can hear basically everything. So yeah, it's actually pretty crazy, bro. Like, they're just kind of sitting there. Eric's looking at his mom. The aunt doesn't realize that they could hear what actually happened, which was that the aunt basically got yelled out by her own like son, bro, saying that, "I need to play Minecraft. I'm not coming down." So yeah, the cousin, aka the Minecraft kid, in fact, did not come down for like the next, I don't know, did not come down for like the next 45 minutes. And the aunt was like, for the next 45 minutes, she was sitting in the living room, like talking to them, being like, "How's school? How's whatever," right? Kind of just normal small talk. But she was always like looking upstairs, looking down, looking upstairs, looking down, waiting for the Minecraft kid to come down, feeling super embarrassed, feeling super awkward. And like, honestly, like Eric even felt bad in the situation. He's like, "Oh man," like, a little bit like she did raise this monster, but also it's probably not the easy, like, for example, I was a pretty easy child. I'm sure I was hard to raise in the sense that raising any child is hard, but like I never broke any rules. I never like actually had I was always like, I was the good child, bro. So like, I'm sure raising a Minecraft demon is probably kind of difficult, but at the same time, it's like, you raised the Minecraft demon. Like, he's the product of like you raising him, bro. Yeah, so anyways, sure enough, eventually the Minecraft kid comes down, and he comes down, and he sits down, and he doesn't come down alone, though. He comes down with his iPad, because just so you know, he plays Minecraft mostly on the computer, but when he doesn't have access to his computer, he plays Minecraft on his iPad. And when he doesn't have access to his iPad, he plays Minecraft on his phone. And when he doesn't have access to his phone, he goes to sleep so that he can dream about playing Minecraft. Yes, he will never be in a situation where he's not playing Minecraft. So he comes down, sits on the couch, and immediately is just on his iPad. Like, walking downstairs, he's walking down, holding his iPad, probably chopping wood or something in one of his, creative worlds, or I don't even know, right? So sure enough, the aunt is like, "Hey, buddy, like, do you want to say hello to someone?" Indicating that, like, maybe he should say hello to his cousin who came all the way just to see him, even though his cousin very clearly does not want to see him. And the Minecraft kid's like, "What?" And he goes back to playing Minecraft. Yeah, so basically the Minecraft kid just completely ignores his mom and ignores his cousin and just goes back to crafting, bro. So yeah, sure enough, the mom like prompts him again, like, "Do you want to say hello to your cousin?" And he's like, "Oh, hello," and then goes back to playing Minecraft. So look, here's the thing, Eric, the subscriber, he's not taking any of this personally. He's like, "Okay, whatever, like, it's fine." It's not like we were gonna have some great deep philosophical conversation anyways. Like it's whatever, it really is. And so sure enough, they have a little bit of a conversation, and then Eric's aunt is like, "All right, well, we do have a plan for later tonight." So Eric is literally just sitting there playing Minecraft on his little iPad or whatever. And it's kind of awkward because they can't continue on with the conversation because the aunt is like insistent on trying to bring Eric into the conversation. So she's like, "So, Erica, what did you do today?" And he's like, because he's too busy playing Minecraft to have any like verbal response to her that was any bit intelligible. So he could only respond in grunts so he could focus 99% of his attention on his Minecraft gaming skills and abilities. Yeah, so at this point, Eric already knew that this was about to be a great time. This was about to be a great time at his cousin's place. So basically, they decide, or basically, the aunt's like, "Okay, so this is what we're going to do for the rest of the day." So they got there kind of late in the day. They were going to stay for a couple days or whatever, but they were planning on going out to dinner. So let's just skip ahead till later in the night, as that's where things start to get even more interesting with the Minecraft kid. So, anyways, the Minecraft kid, after their conversation, goes back upstairs and goes back up to playing Minecraft. Eric is like, kind of looks at his mom's like, "Can I just stay with you?" And she's like, "Yeah, fine." I think Eric's mom was like at the very beginning a lot more like, I don't know, "You need to go spend time with your little cousin or whatever. You don't see him, family's important." But after seeing the little cousin's, actions and stuff like that, I think she kind of just chilled out and was like, "All right, well, I think it's fair enough to say that, I'm not going to have to I don't want to put my son through like the nonsense and turmoil of dealing with this kid." She's probably going to like want like Eric to hang out with him at least a little bit, but I think she's going to be a bit more understanding. She's going to be a bit more lenient, a bit more like relaxed when it comes to that stuff. So anyways, right, let's just skip ahead to the time for dinner. So they get kind of dressed up a little bit. They were told to bring at least one nicer pair of clothes, like, because they're going out to like a fancy steakhouse or whatever. And so, everyone's kind of dressed up and they're waiting in the living room. And Eric's aunt yells up, like, "All right, it's time to come, like, go. It's kind of time to come down. We're going to go eat soon." And you hear like this very faint muffled, "Mom, I'm playing Minecraft." So anyways, right, the aunt's kind of like, a little bit embarrassed because I'm sure if you're a parent and your son or daughter, whatever, directly talks back to you, I'm sure that's kind of embarrassing because while that's like, yeah, okay, this kid's probably difficult to handle, this kid's probably difficult to deal with, at the same time, and at like the other side of the coin, why are they difficult to handle? Why are they being so difficult? Well, I mean, it's kind of a reflection on you as a parent to an extent because you did raise these kids. Maybe if they're like 35 and like now they're like acting back at you, at that point they're adults and they've kind of formed themselves. But especially if they're like 10 or 11, I mean, really, their whole world is more or less shaped by you and or things that you let them, like, spend all their time doing. At the end of the day, the Minecraft kid might have been a real, like, problem, but why was he a problem? Because his aunt let him play Minecraft 24/7 and kind of form into the kid he is now. So it's a little bit embarrassing, and she, like, kind of goes up there, and she hears, like, this bicker, or not she, sorry. Eric, the subscriber, and his mom are sitting there very awkwardly in the living room as they hear bickering back and forth between the Minecraft kid and, the aunt. And the aunt's like, "I need you to get down there right now. You're embarrassing me in front of your cousin and your aunt." The Minecraft kid's like, "But ma'am, I'm in the middle of a Bed Wars game. Please, I just need one more game." And then she's like, "No, you will not have one more game. You've been playing all day when your cousin's been here." He's like, "But ma'am, I'm about to win. I'm about to win the Bed Wars game." She's like, "You are shutting this down right now." He's like, "Mom, I play Bed Wars. You can't stop me in the middle of a Bed Wars game. Mom, this isn't a game you can pause." And like Eric and his mom are just sitting down there, just like grimacing, cringing, super awkward. Yeah, so anyways, Eventually, the Minecraft kid and Eric's aunt come down. It's all pretty awkward. It's pretty uncomfortable. Obviously, the Minecraft kid is very, very grumpy right now because he was taken out of his Bed Wars game. Mom doesn't understand. You can't pause these games. Right? Which is like, okay, bro, you have been, like, yes, I'm sure that you probably lost some stats on Hypixel or something, but at the end of the day, bro, like, I don't know, you've been playing Minecraft all day, and from the looks of it and what it sounds like, you've been playing Minecraft all day, every day, for the longest time, dude. So I don't really know how you could have that kind of, the grounds to be upset over this type of stuff. Anyways, though, so sure enough, they get in the car, and, you know, in the front is the aunt and Eric's mom, and in the back is Eric and the Minecraft kid. So Eric is kind of just sitting there very awkwardly. And the Minecraft kid looks at him and is like, hey. Eric turns and is like, what's up? Because, like, you know, Eric's going to try and be friendly to this kid. It's not like Eric is going to try and, like, ignore this kid or whatever. I mean, it is his cousin. And he is staying with them. So if they can be on good terms, that's, like, the best situation. That's the best outcome from this situation. So, yeah. Anyways, the Minecraft kid is looking at Eric and is like, hey. And Eric says, hey, what's up? And the Minecraft kid is like, do you know what Minecraft is? And Eric's like, yeah, I'm, like, aware of what Minecraft is. And the Minecraft kid's like, oh, so do you play it? And Eric's like, not really. I think I played it, like, once or twice, but not really. And the Minecraft kid, it's so funny. He looks at him, and, like, this kind of, like, glazed look goes over his face. His eyes, like, kind of unfocus. And then he slowly turns back to, because he kind of, like, he twisted over and turned over to look at Eric while he was talking to him. But the second that Eric said, no, I don't play Minecraft every second of my waking day, and also when I go to sleep, dream about Minecraft PvP and speedrunning, the second Eric admitted this sin, right? The Minecraft kid literally just lost every speck of interest and just shifted over back to looking forward. He wasn't even like, oh, okay, cool. He didn't even respond. That was literally just the way that he ended the conversation, was just like turning away the second Eric said, no, I'm not super interested in Minecraft. I don't play it every 5 seconds of my life, right? So eventually they get to the steakhouse and they walk inside, and so they're seated, they have reservations, they sit down. And the Minecraft kid is looking at the menu. And his mom's like, hey, buddy, like, I know you like steak, so here's some things I think you'll like. She points out some stuff with the menu, whatever, right? And, like, the Minecraft kid's looking at it, and he's like, I need to know how this steak was prepared. And, you know, everyone, like, I don't know, like, it was kind of a weird question to ask. Like, what do you mean I need to know how this steak was prepared? Like, how many different ways can steak really be prepared, bro? It just doesn't make a lot of sense. And he's like, well, I need to know if it was cooked in a furnace or someone used flint and steel and then killed the cow. And, like, everyone's just kind of looking at them real confused. And even Eric at the time, Eric's knowledge of Minecraft has grown a decent amount since this story took place. So he understands it. But at the time, he was just like, bro, what are you saying? And the Minecraft kid is looking at them like, why are you guys so confused? I'm literally just asking how this meat was prepared. Well, was it put in a furnace and smelted with coal? Or was it that they kill the cow with a sword and just make sure that they hit it with a flint and steel beforehand? And for any of you guys out of the loop of Minecraft knowledge, basically there's a few ways you can get cooked steak in Minecraft. One is you put it in a furnace and put coal in there. Or another way to get raw steak is by killing a cow. But if you set the cow on fire, wow, saying this out loud actually sounds so bad. But if you set the cow on fire and then kill it, it drops cooked steak. So that's what the Minecraft kid was asking. Because the Minecraft kid must have been playing so much Minecraft that he believed the real world was Minecraft physics. That Minecraft physics were actually real world physics too. So yeah, the aunt needed to explain to the Minecraft kid that, like, he probably shouldn't ask that to the waiter. But anyways, the waiter comes over, and before, like, the waiter can even finish saying, hey, do you guys want any drinks? The Minecraft kid says, so is your steak cooked in a furnace, or do you need to flint and steel the cow before you smack it with a diamond sword? And it's just like dead silence after the Minecraft kid says that. Because I don't know about you guys, but I would be at least a little bit confused. And real quick, let's make the secret word of the day diamond sword. So comment diamond sword down below. And while you're in the comment section, check out the pinned comment, as the pinned comment now has 2 links in it. I used to have a bunch, now it's only 2. The first one is the one you probably guys know, a link to my Spotify page. I upload all these story times as podcasts on Spotify. Please make sure to listen on there, as I'm actually trying to like build up a little thing on there. I got some word in with some of the reps on there, but also secret announcement. You guys are like 20-something minutes into one of these videos, so I know that you guys are probably pretty big fans, and I wanted you guys to know before anyone else. In the link down below is going to be my animated story channel. Yeah, you guys have been wanting that for a while. It's not going to be like the greatest animation ever, but my friend Tagswag has a channel called Birdie. My friend Nguyen has a channel called The Duck. It's going to be very, very similar to that style of animation. So make sure to subscribe to it now. It has no content right now, but it will by this Friday or Saturday. So that was a little bit of a long announcement. Let's just get right back into the story. So anyways, the waiter is kind of thrown off guard because I think the waiter's like old enough that he might know of Minecraft. But to know that, like, to get steak in Minecraft, you need to, like, throw it in a furnace or kill a cow with flint and steel, that's pretty game-specific knowledge. I think if I asked a random person who didn't play that much but knew about Minecraft, they probably still wouldn't even know how to answer that. They'd probably be like, well, I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't spend all my time playing Minecraft like that. And I'd be like, fair, bro. Fair enough. So, yeah, sure enough, the waiter's like, well, because he just tries to, like, I don't know, try and like survive, like save the conversation. He's like, well, we get grass-fed beef. You can choose if you want it like cooked medium rare, like well done. It's up to you. I don't think we use a furnace. We use like I don't know, an oven or stove or something. The Minecraft kid's like, I've not heard of that method before. That is very suspicious. Turns to his mom, Mom, we need to get out of this establishment immediately. And his mom's like, haha, so funny. Don't listen to anything he says, as she turns to the waiter. You know what? Can we have another second with the menu? And the waiter's like, okay. So anyways, the aunt turns to the Minecraft kid and is like, you cannot be saying that like that. Like, you cannot be, like, demanding that we get up and leave. Like, that's so rude. It's so embarrassing for me. And this whole time, Eric and his mom are just sitting there so awkwardly. And the Minecraft kid responds, Mom, I've never heard of anyone cooking steak in an oven before, or a grill. Like, it obviously is either in a furnace or you kill a cow with flint and steel. Everybody knows that's the 2 ways. And she's like, that's not anything. She's like, shut up. You know, like, she just like is starting to have a mental freaking breakdown. So anyways, the Minecraft kid does not end up getting the steak because it's too suspicious. He just gets 3 orders of fries, which, like, yeah, that's when I think of a healthy, nutritious meal that's going to power me through the day. I think of 3 orders of large fries. That covers all the food groups, bro. Yeah, so anyways, they eventually get back home. And this is where things go really, really south. I think the title of this video is going to be Minecraft Kid Destroys His House, Minecraft Kid Burns Down His House. And I said in the very first 30 seconds, the Minecraft Kid burns down his house. That was not clickbait, that was not a lie. I just need to give you all the information before we got there. So eventually, they're driving back. The aunt is a little bit on edge because of how much the Minecraft kid has acted out. And I think she's now realizing, in the presence of other people, how strange the Minecraft kid really is. Because I think, like, I don't know. I feel like if certain things happen to you every single day, you kind of ignore it. But I feel like you're hypersensitive to things being out of place or things being abnormal when you have guests over. So I think the fact that she had guests over and kind of like in contrast, it was like Eric in contrast to the Minecraft kid was so extreme that you couldn't notice the difference between the 2 of them. So anyways, they get back. And the Minecraft kid immediately goes upstairs. And like no one thinks anything of it. Little do they know that, the Minecraft kid is about to perform Minecraft in real life and burn down the house. They just think that he's going back up to play more Bed Wars or just play some more Minecraft up there, right? So they're sitting down in the living room, and the aunt is like, I'm so sorry, like, I didn't realize how bad it was with him. Like, I know that he was obsessed with that game, but it's like rotten his brain. Yeah, so anyways, they don't realize that anything's going on. But the aunt is like, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about what's going on. Like, and then that's when Eric's like, do you guys smell smoke? And almost as soon as Eric says that, the Minecraft kid comes running downstairs. He's like, Mom, Mom, Mom. She's like, what? What happened? He's like, I was doing Minecraft, and I was doing the flint and steel. I was seeing if how to make steak in real life like Minecraft. And Mom, and points upstairs, and you can see all of this smoke billowing from outside. So, okay, the situation starts to unfold in the aunt starts to realize, oh shoot, my house is on fire. Goes, gets them all outside, gets the phone with her, calls 911, the ambulance, fire truck, all this type of stuff is coming there. So as the house is catching on fire, she turns to the Minecraft kid and is like, what did you do? So the Minecraft kid basically explains that he was so confused by what happened at the steakhouse that he went downstairs, grabbed a piece of raw chicken from the fridge, then also grabbed a lighter, which he referred to as flint and steel, and was trying to cook the chicken like you would in Minecraft, but accidentally left the lighter going and on something super flammable, and that it just caught on fire, and that he was too scared to do anything at first, and it spread really quickly, and he ran downstairs, and now when he points to the house, and the whole thing's in flames. So the fire truck gets there, puts out the fire. It's a whole thing. The whole second floor is trashed, bro. The house is not doing well. Thankfully they got insurance, but at the end of the day, you get insurance not because you want to use insurance. You get insurance hoping you'll never use it, but knowing if you need to use it, well, at least that's better than, the situation happening and not having insurance. It's never oh, thank God, I'm so excited to finally use our insurance. Said nobody ever, you know what I mean? So anyways, Eric and his mom, their stuff was still on the first floor, so actually their stuff was totally fine. Eric and his mom said that, they'd be willing to help or whatever, but they should probably leave because they're not going to stay in the non-existent second floor guest bedroom unless they wanted to sleep on a bed of charcoal and breathe in toxic fumes all night. So I don't know. I think the aunt was so flustered that she was just like, no, it's okay. You guys can go. And obviously Eric's mom was a little bit conflicted of just getting up and leaving, but she also was like, I'm also not trying to deal with this dude. So Eric gets in the car and Eric's mom starts driving them back. And Eric and his mom have a nice long conversation about basically saying, Eric, thank you for being such a good kid. If you want to support the channel, go ahead and watch another video on screen. There are two. Click either of them. I'd really appreciate it, and peace. How's it going, everyone? Today we got a story time of the strangest Minecraft kid in class. This kid is beyond strange. You might be thinking that, no, I know the strangest kid in class. I have the weirdest kid in my class. No, you got to understand that your stories are not on the level of the Minecraft kid. So sit back, relax, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's just get into it. So we're going to call the subscriber who submitted this story Peter. So anyways, this story all happened one day when Peter's in class. Got up for school, groggy morning, whatever, gets on the bus. Every single morning, Peter gets on the bus, and it's real early. His mom just can't drive him into school, and the bus kind of has to pick up a lot of people. And Peter's one of the first people that they pick up, so it's really early. He doesn't want to be dealing with any shenanigans, right? And let me just say that the Minecraft kid also rides the bus with Peter. The Minecraft kid is known as the Minecraft kid because he has the same green creeper hoodie that he wears every single day. I swear to God, I've gotten so many stories about kids who wear the same stinky green creeper hoodie. Dude, if I was in 8th grade, or 5th grade or whatever, I'd totally rock that hoodie. But one thing you got to know is, can't wear that thing every single day. No one's going to think that you're Steve Jobs owning 7 different pairs or Mark Zuckerberg owning 7 different pairs of the exact same creeper hoodie. They're just going to think that you don't wash it because in reality, you probably just don't wash it. So anyways, the subscriber gets on the bus and just sits down where he normally does. Bro's barely awake, doesn't want to be up at this point, which, I can totally understand. I was normally driven into school by my mom because she worked really close. But there were a few days where, mom couldn't do it, dad was busy, so I had to go on the bus. And, dude, it would be an hour earlier than I'd normally have to get up. So I totally understand the pain of this. Anyways, so the subscriber gets on the bus. eyes are barely awake. Dude just wants to put it in his headphones and call it a day. And that's when he gets a surprise visitor. So normally the bus just normally has enough seats for everyone. And today is a normal day. And once again, it has enough seats for everyone. However, I don't know, there wasn't assigned seats like in the classroom. However, it was like kind of strange because the subscriber saw the Minecraft kid, who we kind of knew was this kind of like strange guy who would just kind of be there. I don't know how else to explain it. But yeah, the Minecraft kid just kept coming closer to him. He didn't really think much of it. He thought, okay, Minecraft kid's going to either sit in front of me, sit behind me, maybe even sit next to me. But he didn't expect the Minecraft kid to do what he did, which was sit right next to him on the bus seat. Each bus seat had 2 seats and maybe sit across from him. No, sat right next to him. Yeah, so I don't know. This is kind of weird because first of all, they're not friends. Second of all, it's not like the bus is full. Look, if every other seat was full, this is totally normal. Look, I've done this. I've sat right next to people who are, I don't even know them just because the bus is full, plane is full, whatever, right? That's expected. However, this is a very open bus, like it's a very empty bus. It's not like it's going to be full now or later on. It will always be empty, or there will be at least 70% of the seats are totally empty. There's no reason to sit right next to someone. It's almost like for all the guys watching this, you go into a public bathroom, maybe in the airport, I don't know, ton of urinals. There's one guy at one urinal, and you go right up next to him. That's weird. That's real weird. If someone does that to me, I'm like, all right, well, even if I'm mid-P, I'm wrapping this up and leaving because, dude, you have so many urinals you could go to. It's a little tough when there's like 5 urinals and 3 of them are being used. It's like, where exactly do I go? It's like, that's a tough situation. But same deal. So the subscriber looks up at the Minecraft kid and it's like, good morning. So yeah, sure enough, right, the subscriber looks over at the Minecraft kid and is kind of just like, okay, like this is kind of weird, but you got to do what you got to do, I guess. And no, he doesn't even think that, bro. He's like, why is this kid sitting next to me? But here's the thing. Subscriber is too tired to deal with this. Like, it's just kind of like he's just too tired to deal with this nonsense at this point, which I completely understand, honestly. And he's just like, you know what? It might be a 30-minute bus ride, but you know what? I'll just turn the other way, put in my earbuds, and then just kind of chill out for the next 30 minutes. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll go back to sleep. And he thinks that this can be possible for a whole 30 seconds, because that's when he feels a tap on his shoulder. And, I mean, it is the Minecraft kid giving him a tap on his shoulder. So the subscriber looks over, he's like, yo, because he's tired, man. I don't think even if his best friend was on the bus, I don't think he'd want to talk to him either. I don't think he wants to talk to anyone. So yeah, anyways, the Minecraft kid is just staring at the subscriber and just like breathing in his face. And remember, the subscriber's like, I don't want to be up right now. I wish I was in bed. I wish I wasn't here. And since I am here, I wish I was alone. Even if this was my best friend in the entire world, I would not want to be talking to him. And I would make it very clear, because we're best friends. I just want to put on my music. I just want to go to sleep. I just want to try and sleep on this bus because I was ripped out of bed before I wanted to, and I'm forced to be here. And now I have to deal with this kid. I don't even know who he is. He could have sat anywhere in the bus. Every seat is open. He sat next to me. And the Minecraft kid is just looking at him blankly. He's like, do you want to play a game? And the subscriber's like, no, dude, no. Yeah, so anyways, right, the subscriber's kind of just sitting there like, okay, well, I was really hoping I could just have sat on this bus and not really had to deal with anything. But it seems like that will not be the case. It seems like how things will be going will be I will have to play whatever game the Minecraft kid wants us to play. So, okay, sure, this is my fate. Might as well accept it. So he's like, okay, what's the game? And the Minecraft kid's like, guess how many times I've showered this month? And at this point, the subscriber's like, no. The subscriber kind of just realized this was not about to go in a good direction. He kind of just realized that this was probably going to reveal some information that he does not want to know about the Minecraft kid. Just some stuff that probably would have been better off left unsaid, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, sure enough, the subscriber's like, I don't know, this month, 14 times? I mean, that's like every other day. It's pretty standard number. And the Minecraft kid is like, 0. And then the Minecraft kid lifts up his arm, right? So lifts his arm straight up into the air and then pushes his armpit into the subscriber's nose, right? Okay, so remember, you guys were probably thinking like, oh, Connor's being so mean, calling him the weirdest kid ever. Okay, are you guys starting to understand where I'm coming from? Like a little bit at least? So the subscriber didn't see this coming. Like, this was an absolute sniper, like, headshot to him. He just did not see this stuff coming. So, yeah, he's not able to, like, he was, like, mid-inhale when the Minecraft kid shoved his armpit up into the subscriber's nose. And remember, this kid wasn't lying. Or I guess we don't know, but the subscriber tells me, because he submitted this story via Instagram. You can do the same with your own stories. The subscriber tells me that, maybe this kid was lying. Maybe this kid actually did shower quite often. Maybe. However, it seemed like the kid was telling the truth because at least it smelled like it. So yeah, the subscriber like 1 minute ago was trying to go to sleep, peacefully sitting by himself. And the next minute later, well, he had an actual stinky armpit shoved into his nose, up his nostrils, mid-inhale. It's not like he saw this coming, so he's able to hold his breath. No, he was breathing in, man, which means he got the full Minecraft kid special up his nose. He got a significant whiff up his nostrils on this one. And yeah, there was it was not a great moment for the subscriber. So the subscriber's like, "Oh!" Right, so after the subscriber kind of recoils from the stink, he looks up at the Minecraft kid and is like, "Dude, why would you do that?" He's like, "Meh," and they just like goes back to like sitting there quietly. So yeah, the subscriber had a pretty tough start to his morning already. Remember, he wasn't trying to be there. He didn't want to be, like, it's just like, it's not the place he wants to be at this point in his life. Like, well, I mean, that's a little extreme. He just wants to be back in bed is what I'm trying to say. So he's already off to a tough start. And then on top of it, this kind of weird, stinky kid comes over and shoves his armpit up his nose. Like, it's just like, how does this day get worse? Well, the Minecraft kid isn't done, because remember, this is like a 30-minute bus ride. So the subscriber at first was thinking, okay, well, I mean, I can make it through this bus ride, right? You know, sure, this kid weirdly sat next to me, but we'll just say nothing to each other and it'll be fine. But after the Minecraft kid did his stink attack, like, the subscriber was like, oh, man, like, I really don't know I don't know if I can do this, bro. Like, I seriously am not even sure. So yeah, the Minecraft kid looks over at him again. And the subscriber is grimacing because he's like, the last time this kid looked over at me, it ended pretty badly. So the Minecraft kid is like, hey. And the subscriber's like, I really shouldn't answer this. Last time I've been answering these questions, I only get myself into trouble. I shouldn't be answering this. But yeah, you know, the subscriber's like, hello. Anyways, right, so the Minecraft kid is just looking at him and is like, so, I think I can be of service. And yeah, so I don't know. The subscriber is pretty skeptical by what he meant of I think I can be of service. Like, I don't know, man. I can understand how that's a little sus. So the subscriber is really like, okay, trying to be very reserved, trying to be very kind of like wary of what was to come. And so the subscriber is looking at the Minecraft kid. And the Minecraft kid is like, so, do you have a crush on any girls? And like, the subscriber maybe had a little small feeling for some people. Maybe. I don't want to spill anyone's secrets. You already know how that is. But, you know, even if he did, in theory, not saying he does, but even if he did, wink, right? He's not going to tell the Minecraft kid. Because, I don't know, man. I just don't think I need the Minecraft kid as my wingman to be like, hey, like, Jennifer, this guy over here, he smells just as good as me, and goes up and like Minecraft kid shoves his armpits in the girl's face. See how bad that could be, guys? See? Anyway, so the subscriber was just like, no, I'm really working on myself. Most BS line ever. If anyone says I'm breaking up with you to work on yourself, cap. Anyways, so yeah, sure enough, the subscriber's like, not really, man. I'm just vibing. And the Minecraft kid's like, I don't believe you. And he says it just like that. And the subscriber's like, well, you should believe me, because I don't. And there was one other person on the bus who happened to be a girl. So I think you guys can already figure out what's about to happen. So the fact that there was one other person on the bus and she just happened to be a girl. And the thing is, the subscriber almost realizes his fate right before, because he kind of like,
I don't know. He just has a gut feeling that something bad is going to happen. And so the Minecraft kid gets up out of his seat, kneels on the bench seat, whatever. I'm being super stupid. I forgot what it's called. But basically kind of like kneels so he can like look above and shouts, because there's one girl on the bus sitting a couple rows ahead. Hey, you! And the subscriber's like, no, dude, no. And so the girl kind of like turns around, because if someone shouts, hey, you, like, you're probably going to pay attention, right? And the Minecraft kid's like, my friend has a crush on you. And then sits back down. And the subscriber's like, dude, why? Like, what? The thing is, too, I bet the Minecraft kid had good intentions here. I genuinely believe the Minecraft kid was like, dude, I'm gonna whiz this girl off for you, bro. Don't even worry about it. Dude just actually ruined this guy's chance. Like, he doesn't even know who this girl is, but she now knows who he is, and it will never be, is all I'm trying to say. So at this point, the subscriber is absolutely mortified. He's just like, no way this kid just did that. And the Minecraft kid's like, tee-hee, like, aren't you, like, you guys are now gonna start dating. And the subscriber's like, who are you? Did you spawn in from the depths of hell? I don't think he said that, but that's what he was thinking. And so the Minecraft kid is like, looks at him, is like, and he looks over, he's trying to figure out where the girl is. He's like, why is she not coming over here? And the subscriber's like, dude, stop, please, no. And the Minecraft kid is like, don't worry, man, I'm gonna be your Cupid. And he gets up again, he's like, hey! He's like, hey! The girl turns around again, and the Minecraft kid's like, I said my friend really likes you. And then like sits back down again. And the subscriber's like, dude, what are you doing? And the kid's like, bro, I'm just whizzing that girl up for you. Don't even worry about it, bro. And the subscriber's like, please stop. Please. Minecraft kid gets up again, looks over at the girl, yells out again, hey! And the subscriber like literally pulls the Minecraft kid down. And the Minecraft kid looks over at him like, dude, what are you doing? The subscriber's like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Also, real quick, comment Minecraft down below if you made it this far into the video. And if you're listening on Spotify, I think you can go into like, there's like a comment section or something. But if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to check out the pinned comment, as there's a link to the Spotify page in which I upload these every single day, as well as some other stuff. So make sure to follow me on Spotify and listen on there if you use the site. And yeah, let's get back to it. So at this point, the subscriber is absolutely mortified. He is so embarrassed. And so the Minecraft kid eventually is like, I'll be right back. And the subscriber's like, oh, God. Minecraft kid gets up and is gone for like 10 minutes. And the subscriber's like, okay, maybe he got bored with messing with me. Maybe he went up to someone else. Maybe some people got on at the last bus stop and he's going to mess with them. He's bored of messing with me. Okay, this is real good. This is a good thing. But no. The Minecraft kid is far from being done. So yeah, the subscriber starts closing his eyes, maybe thinking he'll get like 10 minutes of shut-eye or something. And that's when he's awoken by, hey, bro, hey. And he like looks at him, he's like, oh God, what? Turns around, it's a Minecraft kid. Who's the Minecraft kid have with him this time? He has the girl from the front of the bus. So at this point, the subscriber was just a second ago about to drift off, have a little bit of nice, relaxing sleep. And instead, he is awoken to the sight of the Minecraft kid back again, and this time with the girl that he was yelling at. And the Minecraft kid's like, you sit there right now, bro. And she like points to the girl, and like the girl kind of sits down awkwardly next to the subscriber. And then the Minecraft kid sits one row behind them, is like leaning in, like, like breathing super loud behind them. So the subscriber looks at the girl, is like, look, I'm so sorry. I have nothing to do with this. This guy's I don't even know this guy. He's acting on his own. The girl's like, it's fine. He said that she's like, oh, he said that there was an emergency and I had to come back immediately or we'd all die. And the subscriber's like, I'm so sorry. I have no connection to this. Like, and then you hear, kiss. Why are you guys kissing? And they both turn around and the Minecraft kid's like, just like breathing behind them super loud, whispering for them to kiss. And like the subscriber's like, dude, could you not? He's like, what? I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to be helpful to you. So that's when the Minecraft kid starts to get really offended. He's like, you know what? If you don't want my specialties and my work, well, then I will go somewhere else and I will give it to someone else. And the subscriber's like, okay. And the subscriber turns to go move forward. But before he can turn to move forward, he gets armpitted again. The Minecraft kid decides that his revenge against the subscriber not wanting his epic Riz advice or whatever is he shoves his stinky armpit in his nose, and the subscriber, once again, taken off guard, mid-inhale. This inhales the most putrid thing he's ever smelled. Well, the most putrid thing he's ever smelled since the last time he got the Minecraft kid's armpit shoved up his nose. So, yeah, the Minecraft kid runs away, and, like, you know, the subscriber is left in a coughing fit. You know, this story isn't only bad. There's some good that comes out of it. I mean, what is that good, you might ask? Well, basically, right, so that girl was just sitting the whole situation was so awkward. However, since it was awkward for both of them, it honestly became not awkward. And almost like, the fact that the Minecraft kid was the one making the entire thing weird, it's almost as if they had, like, something to bond over, which was kind of the funny part. It's like they had something, they bonded over the awkwardness of the Minecraft kid. So this happened many months ago. You want to know something real funny, guys? That girl that was, like, sat down next to him, thanks to the Minecraft kid, is now the subscriber's girlfriend. I'm not even kidding you. Low-key Minecraft kid, he had the ultimate Riz. I doubt that the Minecraft kid had the 10,000 IQ, fourth dimensional chess, 10,000 move ahead play that by doing what he did was going to make them come together. But at the end of the day, the Minecraft kid said, I'm going to Riz up this girl for you. And now they're dating. So they always make jokes about, like, shout out Minecraft kid for bringing them together. But one thing too, the Minecraft kid, I bet, still goes to their school. He has never seen him again. Kid was like a one-time dude on the bus. They have no classes together. I think the subscriber said he saw him, like, once in passing and, like, said something to him, but, like, they didn't make eye contact or whatever. But yeah, that is the legend of the Minecraft kid. If you want to support the channel, click on one of the videos on screen right now. Go listen on Spotify, and peace. How's it going, everyone? Today we got a story time of a Minecraft kid who punches his dad because his dad turns off the Wi-Fi in the middle of him playing Minecraft Bed Wars. Because the kid was literally ignoring everyone in the family to play more Bed Wars, so his dad's like, I'll turn off the Wi-Fi. The Minecraft kid goes insane, punches his dad, and says, Steve is my real father. Yeah, so this is a pretty crazy one that I know you'll enjoy, so sit back, relax, subscribe to the channel if you're new, leave a like on the video to claim your free nothing, and with that being said, let's just jump right into it. So we're going to call the subscriber who submitted this story Colin. So anyways, right, this story is of Colin's younger brother. I feel like I've never actually received a story of someone's sibling. Like, I've received stories of someone's cousin, of a classmate, of a friend, of a babysitter, it's never like a family member like that. So yeah, today's story is of the subscriber Colin's cousin, or sorry, little brother, who we are going to call the Minecraft kid. So Colin tells me that 1 year before this story, 365 days before, Colin's brother, the Minecraft kid, was gifted Minecraft for the first time by Colin. Colin feels kind of bad. He almost feels like he was the reason why this all happened. You know, Colin really enjoyed a bit of Minecraft with the boys, you know. He played a lot back in 2016, not 2016, like 2014, 2015, when he was a younger kid. He had a really great time going on multiplayer servers, like doing like Mega Walls and Hypixel, like the OG stuff, and watching like all the Minecraft YouTubers. You know, some of them turned out to be bad guys, sad face. But yeah, so he gifted that to his little brother. His little brother actually didn't play it that much in the beginning. Like, his little brother's like, I don't really care. But anyways, right, after a little bit of time, his little brother got a little bit more into Minecraft when one of his friends was also gifted it or bought it. I don't know, either one. And then he started getting really into it, and then he got really, really into it. So Colin was watching as his little brother would spend, his little brother used to spend, maybe 30 minutes a day max on video games, and there'd be many days where he just wouldn't play them at all. And Colin then watched his little brother, who was really an outdoorsy kid, who didn't really play video games, start playing, an hour per day of Minecraft, to 2 hours, to 3 hours, to spending every single second of his day on the craft, on the grind, if you know what I mean. So, sure enough, the subscriber, Colin, started to feel a little bit worried. And his worries only continued on as sure enough, right, the subscriber's little brother started playing like 6+ hours of Minecraft every day. And let me just say that if there are periods in your life where you played that much video games or that amount of time worth of video games, I think that's okay, but just it has to be a really confined period. Video games are fine, right? It's they're fun, whatever, but also realize that they're not real life, and that if you need to accomplish something, if they're a distraction, please try and find the root of your distraction and fix that. But yeah, just a little philosophical corner out of the way. It became his Minecraft addiction started to become an issue when he would like ignore dinner time. Like his parents would be like, hey, like, Minecraft kid, it's time for like dinner. And Colin would be sitting with him at the dinner table, and you hear, Mom, I'm playing Minecraft, or something be screamed back down at them. And yeah, that would happen more and more. And it really became a problem when Colin's parents got reports that, he was not turning in his work. Like he was not doing his homework. He was not doing class assignments. And probably like they realized that, the one difference in his life from when he started doing the homework assignments to not doing them was the plus or minus like 6 hours of Minecraft that he was playing, bro. So this story all happens one night when it's just a normal night, but his parents like get a like they just get a report from their teacher, because Colin's parents got like a report that like the Minecraft kid was missing a few homework assignments and that this was unusual and that they should kind of just be like aware, and they're just like, hey, if something's happening at home or something like that, we just wanted you guys to be aware. We want the parents to be involved. However, one night, right, Colin was sitting at the dinner table. He was like on his phone, whatever, texting this girl he had a crush on. And that's when he heard like his mom gasp or whatever. So he looks up being like, is everything good, man? And she's like looking at she's like, it can't be. And she's like looking at her phone. And obviously Colin's like pretty worried for a second, because she's like, what could possibly be on the phone to make my mom react like that? And, Colin's mom is like, your younger brother, he's missed like 3 weeks worth of assignments straight. Like, this is really bad. He's in bad standing in his class. Like, he can't go to summer school. He can't repeat. He was doing so good. And then Colin's mom goes real silent for a second. It's like, that Minecraft. He's been playing that Minecraft. So yeah, basically the subscriber's mom is like put two and two together and has realized that, Colin's little brother has not submitted his homework for the last, I don't know, many, many days or weeks, I should say, because he has been busy playing the good old Minecraft. I mean, it's a good game, but come on, man, you got to do your homework. Come on, dude. So yeah, sure enough, right, the subscriber, Colin, is like, oh, jeez. Because he feels a little bit responsible, but also at the end of the day, it's like, okay, you gave the kid a video game and he's destroyed his life. Like, it's not as if Colin destroyed his life for him. So Colin doesn't feel that responsible, but he feels a little bit responsible. So anyways, right, Colin's mom like calls down Colin's dad and is like, I need you to handle this. And Colin's dad's like, okay, sure. I think it had been mostly Colin's mom like going over to Colin's little brother and being like, you can't be like, you gotta like do your homework, you gotta do X, you gotta do Y. And Colin's little brother being like, but man, because I don't know, kind of like more along those lines. So now it's time for, the big guns to come out. Time for the dad to step in. So Colin's dad's like, okay. Colin's dad walks up the stairs and Colin kind of like follows behind, because I think he's like, okay, maybe if like Colin's little brother says something, like, I don't know. Colin just wanted to be there for backup and also just kind of curious how the situation goes. So, yeah, Colin's dad's like, hey, buddy, like, we got to talk about something. And, Colin's little brother's like, can it be later? I'm playing Minecraft right now, which is kind of ironic because, man, the whole reason he's coming up to talk to you is because of Minecraft. So, yeah, anyways, right, Colin is kind of standing there very awkwardly, and Colin's dad's, like, getting a little bit annoyed. He's like, buddy, no, like, we gotta talk. Like, it's because of Minecraft that we gotta talk. So you can't push off this conversation because of Minecraft. And Colin's little brother's like, but Dad, you don't understand. You can't pause a multiplayer server game. You don't understand. Do you really want me to ruin my stats in Minecraft Bed Wars? And in reality, yeah, he doesn't care, bro. So yeah, Colin's dad is like,
I don't care. Yeah, Colin's dad's like, hey, bud, like, I don't know what any of that means, but, like, we got to talk now. And Colin, like, basically what happens is you see Colin's little brother get up out of his gaming chair, close the door, and then lock it. And Colin's dad's like, hey, don't lock you can't lock the door on me. And Colin's like, oh, God. So Colin's like, dude, like, just come out for a second, bro. And Colin's little brother's like, wait until I'm done with Bed Wars. And yes, if you guys never played Bed Wars game before, they can be annoying because like kids will come in clicking 10,000 clicks per second and destroy you and stuff like that. Okay, maybe just me, I don't know. But anyways, right, so these games can be kind of quick, but they can also take a really long time, especially if you're both kind of sweaty with it. So yeah, Colin also kind of knows this. And he's like, oh, dude. So yeah, sure enough, the kid's like, wait until I'm done playing Bed Wars. And Colin's dad's like, no, like, we're having a conversation right now. And he goes to open the door, but it's locked. He's like, you better open up this door right now or you're going to be in trouble. And Colin's little brother's like, I just don't want to lose my stance, man. Just give me a second. It's just a second. And so Colin's dad turns to Colin's like, dude, like, okay, he doesn't say dude, but he's like, is this a Wi-Fi game he's playing right now? And Colin is like, yeah, it is a Wi-Fi game, right? Because it is, right? You have to, connect to the internet to connect to the server. So Colin's dad's like, okay, well, I know what to do. And Colin's dad goes downstairs. Colin already realizes, okay, my dad's probably going to go and turn off the internet. But basically, Colin's just waiting outside his little brother's door because he knows for a fact that what's going to happen is Colin's dad's going to go down there. His little brother is going to be like, I'm lagging. And then be like, no. Yeah, when his Bed Wars stats gets crushed. I mean, if he's playing solo, but if he's playing with multiple people, you can still get the stats even if you like log out or die or whatever. So, yeah, anyways, Colin's waiting there. He's like, dude, like, you probably want to come out. Like, are you almost done with the game? And Colin's little brother's like, man, no. Basically saying, nah, this game's going to be long and sweaty. He's like, it's competitive, it's ranked, or I don't even know. Yeah, so sure, as Colin predicted, he starts hearing like, I'm lagging. Wait. No! Yeah, and you just hear screaming and pounding coming from his little brother's room because his dad had officially disconnected the internet. So anyways, right, the subscriber's dad eventually comes back up and, he comes back up, sees Colin, and he's like, so, like, is your younger brother ready to, like, come out and talk? And Colin kind of looks at his dad because, like, he's just witnessed his younger brother spend the last, like, 2 minutes screaming, no, my final kill death ratio, it's ruined, right? It's just, like, really melodramatic stuff like that. So Colin's like, look, yeah, I think so, but he's also being kind of mad because he was like mid-game, and his dad's like, I don't care if he's mid-game, like, he's not been doing his homework. And Colin's like, look, I totally agree with you, like, super valid. I'm just saying, he's gonna be a little upset, like, just straight up, just like a fact of the matter, he's gonna be a little miffed, right? And to say a little upset, might have been an understatement here. So, as they're speaking, Colin's little brother, the Minecraft kid, opens up the door, but he opens it up by slamming it open. And he has the most angry look on his face. And he looks at his dad, he's like, did you turn off the Wi-Fi? just like some horror, like right before like the bad guy gets someone in the horror movie, bro, like that kind of atmosphere. So his dad's like, yes, I turned off the internet so you would stop playing your video games and you would come out and talk to me. You must realize that, your mother and I are very worried about your behavior. And the Minecraft kid's like, his dad's like, okay. And just so you know, like, your mother and I are very worried about your, and he's like, and his dad's like, well, it turns to Colin, something wrong with him? Colin's like, yeah. He's probably upset that he lost his progress in the video game. And Colin's dad's like, yeah, but he also is losing his progress in real life, in school. Shouldn't he be more worried about that? Wow, I can't speak. Yeah, so anyways, right, the subscriber is watching as his dad stands there and as his little brother. And almost in slow motion, the subscriber watches as his little brother clocks back his fist and then it's like in slow motion, like one of those like movie scenes where the punch is slowed down, slow motion. And the thing is, like, Colin's dad doesn't see this coming, so he doesn't like prepare or anything. Boom! Colin's little brother's fist makes contact with his dad's face. Boom! Obviously, like, it's his little brother. He can't actually punch that hard. So Colin's dad is just kind of like recoils a little bit. And, and Colin's little brother is like, that's what you get for messing up my Minecraft Bed Wars stats. Yeah, if you made it this far into the video, comment dad down below. That would be the secret word of the day. Comment dad. If you made it this far into the video, check out the pinned comment down below while you're commenting. It will give a link to the Spotify page, which you can watch these videos on Spotify too. Please follow me there if you use Spotify as well. And finally, maybe add this video to your saved watch later playlist and then leave a like, see if that helps it out. And yeah, let's get back to it. Yeah, so, yeah. Colin is just like completely shocked because he knew his younger brother wasn't like happy about what happened, but at the same time, he just never saw this coming. Colin's younger brother used to be such a normal, nice, non-moody kid, and then he plays competitive Minecraft for 1 second and he becomes an absolute menace. And yeah, I think Colin's dad probably didn't see this coming either, because he was just kind of stood there in shock for a second. So Colin's younger brother, the Minecraft kid, must have just in his head been like, all right, well, since my dad turned off the Wi-Fi and made me lose like a good Bed Wars stats, I'm just going to punch him in the face. And then afterwards, we're going to shake hands and go about our business. I guess in Colin's little brother's mind, he thought, okay, Bed Wars stats, punch him in the face, eye for an eye. We're basically even now. Which is just not the case. Yeah, Colin's dad was a pretty temperate individual, but he also realized when he needed to step up, to the plate, in a sense. Like when things were going too far, he would make sure that they didn't. So up to this point, I think Colin's little brother was very confident in like, oh, I'll be fine, right? But Colin's dad at this point realized that, his youngest son is starting to turn into a menace, so time to enter into a good parent mode, to say the least. Yeah, so Colin's dad had always been super temperate. He'd never, lost his temper or whatever. But Colin's dad just starts screaming, bro. He's like, I better have been just imagining something, because there's no way that you punched your own father in the face over the internet being turned off for 1 second. That Minecraft game has really rotted your character, and it's up to me to enact justice and bring back my son. Like, he was being like crazy, bro. He was super like upset about this, to a point where Colin was almost scared himself. He's like, dang, I gotta be on my best behavior from this point on. So, sure enough, Colin's dad, what he ends up doing is he just pushes by the Minecraft kid, pushes into his room, and picks up his desktop computer, unplugs it, and then brings it out of the room. And the Minecraft kid's like, what? Well, what are you doing with my computer? Well, what are you doing with my computer? Wait. Well, I think he can't do anything, bro. He's like 10. What's he gonna do? Like, punch him again? Nah, this time his dad was prepared. And he's like, this Minecraft game has rotted your insides. I'm gonna bring back my son. You will not be playing Minecraft ever again. Which sounds a little strict, but at the end of the day, like, he did punch his dad over the internet being turned off for 1 minute. So maybe a strict intervention like this is actually what he needs. So the Minecraft kid starts to realize more and more what is actually going on, and starts to realize more and more, wait a minute, my dad's actually taking away my computer, and I will never be able to play Minecraft again. So it used to be that he'd have to just literally step outside for a quick conversation about doing his homework, but because of the Minecraft kid's actions in punching his dad, that dang, now he's actually got to suffer real consequences, which, I mean, being forced not to play Minecraft, okay. I don't know if that's real consequences, but to the Minecraft kid, Minecraft was basically his life for the last 3 months. So pretty big stuff. Yeah, so sure enough, the Minecraft kid's like, wait, no, how about a week? How about I have to take a week off? That's a crazy punishment, Dad. His dad is ignoring every single thing the Minecraft kid's saying. He's like, no, wait. How about
and his dad's just like ignoring everything, grabbing his gaming mouse, grabbing his computer, and moving, goes into his room, slams the door shut, and then, yeah, just locks it. And the Minecraft kid starts banging on the door, like, Dad, no, 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 no. His dad opens up the door. And good thing is, his dad didn't go in there and like smash up the computer. Whenever I see videos of like parents breaking really expensive electronics, I'm like, dude, if you're gonna like tell your child they can't have it anymore, at least liquefy it for some cash, bro. Like, you just smashed up $1,000. I know that for a fact, if you thought that through, you would have not gone about that the same way. Yeah, so sure enough, his dad, after putting the computer soundly away in his room, grabs the Minecraft kid by like the scruff of his shirt, and Colin kind of just follows like behind, just kind of interested to see what's gonna happen. Brings him downstairs and like starts like talking to his like Colin's mom about what just happened, and Colin's mom's like, "Oh my goodness, my baby boy would never do that," stuff like that, right? And yeah. They tell like Colin's little brother to go to his room. He does, and after about like 20 minutes of deliberation, they call him down and they say, "All right, well, here's the verdict. You're not grounded. You're not like, you don't have any, like, you're not grounded. We're not taking your phone away or anything like that. However, you can never play Minecraft ever again." And so Colin's little brother's like, "Wait, but I'm so good at it." And, at this point, Colin's mom's like, "Well, you completely blown off school, and we were going to like let you keep playing just with like some requirements that you'd have to finish your homework before you started playing. That was our original plan, totally like reasonable, but it seems like, you threw like, just so you threw all reasonability, like all reasonableness out the window when you punched your own father over him turning off the internet. It's like, this is for your own good." And so, yeah, for the next couple days, the Minecraft kid's like, "No." And he keeps on being like, "Hey, Mom, like, I've been really good. Can I play Minecraft?" "No." "What?" Yeah. So after about a month, Minecraft kid kind of comes to the realization that he's just never playing Minecraft again. And yeah, so the Minecraft kid learns to go outside again. He actually touches grass, which is a fantastic thing to do. And the Minecraft kid, tempers down. I think all the competitive Minecraft was really getting to his head. And to this day, even though I think his parents would be fine if he was using his computer again, and I bet if he really wanted to play, he could. But to this day, the Minecraft kid actually no longer plays Minecraft. So I can't even really call him the Minecraft kid. If you enjoyed this video, you can support the channel by clicking one of the videos on screen right now, and peace. Today we got a story time of probably one of the cringiest Minecraft kids of all time. This Minecraft kid almost burns down his entire town to protect the honor, quote unquote, of Minecraft. Yeah, this is a pretty crazy one, so sit back, relax, subscribe to the channel if you're new, press the like button to claim your free nothing, and with that being said, let's jump right into it. So we're going to call the subscriber who submitted the story Steve. I don't know why I've never called a subscriber who submitted a Minecraft story Steve before, but low-key from this point on, I want to just call them Steve or Alex because of obviously the Minecraft reference, or maybe Notch, I don't know. But we're calling the subscriber who submitted this one Steve. And so all of Steve's friends, this happened when he was in 5th grade, all of Steve's friends were pretty big of Minecraft. They really liked Minecraft, right? I know when I was in 5th grade, that was my first introduction to Minecraft, and it was a super freaking awesome game. You can't tell me otherwise. I mean, I'm a college student. I feel like in a lot of ways I'm an adult, but I still play the block game, man. It really does hold up. But anyways, I know when I was in 5th grade, it was just like such a cool thing, and it was such a nice thing to play with your friends. However, in Steve's neighborhood, there were a few kids that went way too far, and we're going to call them the Minecraft Kids. Maybe the title of this video should have been Cringiest Minecraft Kids, not Minecraft Kid of all time, but yeah. We are going to go in today's story about the time that they accidentally almost burned down the entire town trying to defend the honor of Minecraft. I know that sounds absolutely ridiculous, which is why I know you'll enjoy this story. So, yeah, anyways, right, this story happened over the summer, just for context, so there's no school going on, and, so all these kids really found Minecraft over spring break, which actually I'm about to go on in a day, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm going to try and post every day, but if I miss a few days, that's totally why. Anyways, though, so yeah, they discovered Minecraft over spring break of 5th grade, and for like all the spring semester, they absolutely fell in love with the game. In fact, Steve even said that like his grades low-key kind of dropped a little bit and his parents got mad, but they're like, whatever, they're just kids. Also, it's just 5th grade, honestly, bro, who cares? Anyways, though, so yeah, sure enough, summer came around and they were really like, they were super getting into Minecraft.
However, Steve's parents, as well as all the other parents of the kids in the neighborhood, kind of saw this a little bit as a problem. So they basically said, hey, you guys are allowed to play Minecraft from after dinner and through the night until your bedtime around 8 or 9. But you cannot be playing it during the day. Basically, the parents' rationale here was like, look, they're not going outside. Kids need to go outside and have fun. When we were kids, we were outside 24/7. And while I don't necessarily always agree with the whole parents like, video games are destroying your brain, because personally, I think that stuff is pretty overblown. I also do totally respect and agree with, you should spend some time outside, bro. Like, this little genuine piece of advice. Actually, you know what? You want to hear about my day? I wake up like about an hour or two before my classes, and I spend at least 45 minutes in the first 45 minutes outside, and I try and do that within 30 minutes of me waking up. Getting sunlight in the beginning of the day is a really good thing, and the more time after that I can spend outside, the better, but it also depends on what I need to get done. So yeah, I'm totally with the parents being like, yo, you got to spend some time outside. So the thing is, though, the kids were still like a huge fan of Minecraft, so they're like, why don't we just play Minecraft in real life? So what they did is, I mean, Minecraft, Loki, is just an outdoor simulator on your computer. I mean, with a few extra things, because even though some Minecraft kids think the Ender Dragon and Creeper and the Wither are real, you can watch those videos on my channel, but they're not, but grass is real. So that's a part of Minecraft, right? So anyways, their parents were like, sure, that's a pretty cool compromise. Like, you guys can play, like, whatever, right? So they went off and they bought like those foam diamond Minecraft swords. I used to have one of those as a kid. They're actually pretty fun. So yeah, anyways, right, sure enough, all the kids went there. They bought like Minecraft stuff. So basically they bought the foam Minecraft swords. I don't know if they bought like fake pickaxes or whatever. They might have bought some other stuff, but they at least bought the Minecraft swords. So now for the rest of the day, or for the rest of the summer, basically the thing was they would have to play, they'd have to go outside for most of it. And then after dinner, they could go on Minecraft and maybe play some multiplayer stuff together or single player worlds if they wanted to. They were all actually pretty, I think some of them at the beginning were a little bit grumpy about it, but they were all actually pretty happy about it. Like, they didn't really have any complaints after the first day of doing it, because they had a lot of fun. Honestly, sometimes I wish I could, like, bring back my imagination to the level I had as a kid, and honestly, there is really nothing stopping me besides me being like, oh, this is dumb, all that stuff, right? So, part of me wants to, and part of me does with these stories. But anyways, right, so sure enough, the subscriber, he's playing Minecraft with his friends, but there's almost like a faction, two different factions that have been created. The first one are the Minecraft enjoyers. That's the subscriber and some of the other guys. Then there are the Minecraft kids. Those are the ones that are so unbelievably obsessed with Minecraft that by the end of the story, they would risk burning down the entire neighborhood to protect the honor of the game Minecraft. So to put it very bluntly, they were just very, very obsessed with the game. So yeah, what basically ended up happening was that like the Minecraft kids and the other kids, the subscribers. So we're just gonna call them the kids and the Minecraft kids. So just to be clear, the difference is the Minecraft kids are super, super, super obsessed with Minecraft. So they basically go out into the forest. So in their neighborhood, there's like this kind of like mini forest. I don't know if I can technically call it a forest because it wasn't that big. I don't know if they're like technical definitions of a forest must be this size or whatever. But it was more than it was more than like 4 trees, right? It wasn't like a tree on the side of the road. It was like an actual forest, but a very small one. But anyways, right, so sure enough, the subscriber and his friends, what they did was they kind of like found a kind of like an area like pretty, not super deep in, but far enough in. And what they did is they ended up setting up a little fort or whatever. There was like this kind of, they were able to find like trees to like lean logs against and sticks or whatever. And they actually got a pretty decently sized fort. The fort was like the Minecraft fortress or whatever. They named it after Minecraft or something in honor of Minecraft and Steve. I don't even know, man, but that's what they did. However, right, some of these kids were taking a little bit more intensely than others. Like they built like they had a whole the Minecraft kids. They made a whole like constitution for their little fort. They had Congress meetings. They had a whole whatever, right? And you might be thinking, Connor, come on, buddy. Like they're just kids. They're just like, how is this really that bad, guys? Don't forget,
that by the end of the story, they will have almost burned down the entire town, okay? Don't forget that. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to get us there, right? Just trying to tell the story. So hang with me. It does get from point A to point B. Don't worry. So yeah, things start to get worse though when the Minecraft kids want to spend more and more time in the Minecraft fort. You might be thinking, okay, Connor, what's so bad about them wanting to spend time in the Minecraft? Like, isn't that the whole point? Wasn't that the whole point of the parents wanting them to be outside? Like, didn't the parents get what they wanted here? Because like the whole point of the parents sending them outside in the first place was so that they would spend more time outside and not spend all their time playing Minecraft. So now they don't even want to spend any time playing video games. They just want to spend the entire time outside. Like, mission accomplished. Am I wrong? Question mark. And yeah, so that's not exactly what the Minecraft kids here actually wanted. So basically, the Minecraft kids, they didn't want to spend more time in the Minecraft fort. No, they wanted to spend all of their time in the Minecraft fort. So one day, they decided that they slowly but surely, during the day, were bringing items from their bedrooms into the Minecraft fort. So they brought pillows, they brought blankets, whatever. And at first, they were telling their parents that they wanted to have a camping trip in the woods. And some of the parents were skeptical about it, but I think eventually they all kind of came together and came to the conclusion, okay, well, our children want to do a camping excursion. Like, who are we to say they can't go camping, man? You know what I mean? So yeah, they kind of settled on, okay, that's totally fine, whatever. Yes, guys, this story still ends with the Minecraft kids almost burning down the entire town. So, stick around for that. So yeah, anyways, right, the subscriber and his friends, they do end up going along with the Minecraft kid and their friends. Because remember, they're all one big friend group, and the Minecraft kids are just the ones who, I don't know, take it a little bit too seriously, as you guys will see. But they actually ended up having a pretty good time. So they were able to convince their parents to sleep one night. Because, their parents were like, oh, wow, like, I remember when I was a kid, I used to go out and, like, camp and all that kind of stuff. So, like, the parents were chill with it. Little did they know that this was going to be taken to, like, the craziest extreme ever, where the Minecraft kids create their own country and wage war on anyone who doesn't pledge allegiance to Minecraft. I'm giving away a little bit too much right now, but it does go in that direction. So yeah, anyways, the subscribers out there, and it was actually really fun. Like, it was really fun to like camp out in the quote unquote woods. I say quote unquote because it was like pretty small, but it was like a forest. It was like it was the woods, right? It was actually pretty fun. I mean, yeah, camping isn't always the most fun thing ever. Let's not lie. If you've done it, you've definitely been like, wow, my bed actually is really nice. But also, I can't take away from the fact that there is something kind of nice and satisfying with, like, being one with nature, if that makes sense. Like, there is something definitely really satisfying with just being in a very natural... It doesn't feel out of place. You might feel uncomfortable, but at least when I did it, and, like, bro, I had to do a lot of stuff that I would not want to do normally, such as do number 2 in a bag, bro. Right, I'm not trying to do this every day. But it was, even with all that being said, when I did camp out, like, many years ago during sleepaway camp, and just, like, sit in the forest, right? It was something very nice about it. So anyways, the subscriber did enjoy his time, but when him and his friends were beginning to pack up, the Minecraft kids, so yeah, the Minecraft kids, plural, looked at the subscriber and looked at his friends and were like, where are you guys going? And the subscriber and his friends are like, oh, yeah, we're packing up. We're just bringing the stuff home. And they're like, I think the subscriber thought that the Minecraft kids were like, why are you packing up now as opposed to later? So the subscriber was like, oh, well, I'm just packing up now so I don't have to pack up later. Just get it out of the way. But little did the subscriber know, the Minecraft kid wasn't meaning like, why are you packing up so soon? He was saying, why are you packing up at all? In the kind of the way of like, you're not planning to live here forever with us enjoying the Minecraft country? Yeah, so the subscriber kind of, articulates that he's just like packing up early and that's not a big deal. And that's when the Minecraft kid is like, why are you packing up at all? And the subscriber kind of gives him a look like, are you joking right now? So yeah, anyways, right, the subscriber was a little bit confused. So he was talking to the Minecraft kid and was kind of like, bro, what do you mean? And the Minecraft kid's like, oh, I guess you aren't totally aware of, like, were you asleep during this time? And the subscriber actually did go to bed a little bit earlier. So he's like, yeah, like, what's up? And he says, oh, you must have missed out on the meeting.
And the subscriber at this point is like so confused because the Minecraft kid just got done saying like, why are you packing up at all? And then ominously says you missed the meeting, right? So the subscriber is trying to get to the bottom of this. He's like, what do you mean by the meeting, right? He's kind of just like, what do you mean by this? And the Minecraft kid's like, so we must have a talk. Dun dun dun. Real quick, if you made it this far into the video, before we get into what the meeting entails, comment Minecraft down below and comment it a couple times. I'm going to try and heart some comments while I'm on spring break, and if you comment multiple times, there's a better chance I'll see your comment. And also, while you're commenting Minecraft down below, check out the pinned comment on this video, as there's a link to the Spotify page, also in the description, if I forget to post the pinned comment. I'll listen to these podcasts, or I should say stories, on Spotify. I'm trying to grow myself on there. And if you guys follow me on Spotify and there and listen on there, it actually really does help me out, and I would appreciate it. Anyways, let's get to the meeting of all meetings. So sure enough, right, the Minecraft kid walks the subscriber into this room. And the subscriber is kind of like, what's up with it? Okay, walks into this room basically means walks him into one of the teepees. Because they made like a bunch of like teepee type things where you lean a bunch of sticks up against branches or fallen logs. So there was like 5 or 6 of these. It was actually quite a nice little village down there in a sense. Brings him into one of them. And all the other subscribers' friends that aren't Minecraft kids, they've left at this point. And it's just the Minecraft kids. They're all in this like one little, I'm going to call it a house, okay? I'm just going to call it a house. It's not a house, but it's like their little house, okay? So if you hear me say house, I don't mean an actual house. I mean a bunch of sticks like kind of put together in a sleeping arrangement. But for the sake of this, it is their house, right? So they're all sitting around like the floor, like the ground floor. And they're all sitting around in this like ominous kind of like cult ritualistic type way. And the subscriber's like, dang, bro, I'm mad uncomfortable right now. Like, what's good? So yeah, all the Minecraft kids are sitting around in this like kind of semicircle type thing, and they're like welcome, subscriber. And he's like, and they're like, I see, like, the other Minecraft kid tells me you are not aware of our plans. And the subscriber's like, yeah, I'm not aware of your plans, bro. And the Minecraft kids are like, so we've decided that, we can do a better job of running a like society than society can. And the subscriber's like, dude, what are you even talking about right now? And so, they go on to basically, this is what they say. They're sick of society and how it's anti-Minecraft, and that they are building their own society, and that the sleepover, the one quote unquote one night sleepover, was almost a test to see if living out there could last forever. So a little commentary, you can't extrapolate from sleeping out one night in the woods to being, we can sleep out here and survive forever. I mean, they literally brought food from the house, and they like ate dinner before they left. Like, come on now. But anyways, right. And they go on to tell the subscriber that they plan to, one, not only form their own civilization, but wage war and declare a war against the town that they live in for being anti-Minecraft unless they submit to Minecraft being the best game ever, and that they do everything in the spirit of Minecraft, and that they let them, and basically saying, and our parents need to let us do this. That's one of our demands, which that's not going to happen. Yeah, I hate to break it to you, bro, but like if I was a parent, I'm sorry. If my son is like, what? They're in 5th grade, so what are they, like 12? Dude, I might be totally wrong. They might be 14 or 10. I just forgot how old I was in 5th grade. But dude, if my son's like 12 and he's like, actually, Dad, I think I'm self-sustainable right now. I'm going to go start my own Minecraft kingdom in the woods. I'm not letting that slide for more than a day. I mean, they can have their fun. Like, I had a super crazy active imagination when I was a kid, and that honestly has helped me throughout my life. I still kind of do. And if I wanted to flip it on, I could at any point. But bro, I'm not letting my son out into the woods for weeks because he's just going to come back. I already know how it's going to go, right? I don't want him to be in trouble. Anyways, right? So sure enough, the subscriber kind of starts to question like, well, how are we going to get our own food? And the Minecraft kid's like, well, we're going to break into our parents' houses every day and grab food. And so the subscriber's like, so we're not really self-sustainable, because I wouldn't consider that self-sustainable. I would just consider that stealing. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it, I guess that would work for a day or two, but I don't know. Yeah, so anyways, right, sure enough, like the Minecraft kids do not like this, and they're like, are you disrespecting the creed of the Minecraft order? And the subscriber's like, what? And he's like, oh yeah, by the way, we have like a Magna Carta, we have a Declaration of Independence, we have a Constitution. Basically, they made a kind of a quasi like legal document be declaring their independence from all the Minecraft haters around them. Yeah, dude, the parents' plan backfired so bad. Probably at this point, the parents were thinking, oh man, like our kids are going out in the woods and they're making friends with each other and they're not playing that little dumb Minecraft game anymore. Little did they know that half the kids actually went off into woods to start a Minecraft cult and almost burned down the whole town, as you will see. So yeah, sure enough, the subscriber's like, I don't know, man, like this is kind of deep. I don't know if I'm trying to do this. And the Minecraft kids are like, fine. Well, then you're no longer allowed. You are enemy. You are an enemy combatant. You are no longer allowed in our territory. Like you are given 10 seconds to go until we can declare war on you and fight you. And he's like, damn, bro, like what? And they're like, yeah, we're dead serious. By the way, you have 8 seconds left. So the subscriber, instead of arguing with his obviously delusional friends, is like, all right, well, looks like I will be leaving right about now. So yeah, sure enough, right, the subscriber is just, he gets out of that kind of like that house, goes over to the house, and remember, it's not actually a house, but you know what I mean, goes over to the house that he was in and grabs his stuff and starts speed walking. And he sees like the Minecraft kids like stalking him as he leaves the forest. And as he like leaves like the exit of the forest, so like where the trees stop, the Minecraft kids who's been stalking him the whole time shouts, "This is like where our territory ends. If you enter this part of the forest, like you're on our territory and we can legally do whatever we want." Okay, like legally, bro, like are you serious? But whatever, right? So the subscriber is like kind of bummed out. He's like, my friends have gone insane. Dang it. I hate it when my friends go insane, bro. Ugh. That moment when your friends lose touch with reality and form a Minecraft cult. Oh man, such a relatable moment right there. Yeah, so anyways, he goes back to his parents and his parents are like, oh, how did it go? And he's like, well, and he explains everything to them and they're like, don't worry, sweetie. They're just like in a little imagination stage. They will be done very soon. Little did the subscribers' parents realize that these kids were about to go to crazy extremes. Yeah, so anyways, right, sure enough, the subscribers' parents are kind of just saying, oh, it's not a big deal. Anyway, so let me just tell you how the next couple days go down. What ends up happening is the Minecraft kids, they do not go home to their parents. So the parents of the Minecraft kids kind of call the parents of the non-Minecraft kids, because remember, the friend group is split into the Minecraft kids, aka the ones who want to form their own nation of Minecraft, versus the normal kids, basically, to put it simply like that. So the Minecraft kid parents call the normal kid parents, and the normal kid parents kind of like give the explanation of like, oh, I think they're just staying out there longer. So what ends up happening is the normal kid parents go out to go get their kids. So I can't tell you what the exact breakdown was of what happened because, the subscriber wasn't there. However, the subscriber will be heading back with the parents because of how bad this interaction went. So this is what happened at when the parents went over. So the parents all kind of got together, and because they went there late at night because they're like, okay, our kids haven't reached out to us, and they don't have a cell phone because they're like in 5th grade, and like we only allowed them to be gone for one night, and it seems like what they're doing is basically being like they're gonna go out there another night. So the parents were gonna just kind of like go out there to be like, hey, like you got to come back. We would have let you done another night, but you need to have communication with us. Totally fair, like totally valid. Parents go out there. Basically what happens is the Minecraft kids scream that they're declaring war, and then they start like throwing rocks and sticks at them. And the parents are yelling back, but the parents realize that like, oh wow, like we didn't realize how deep this was. So the parents almost concede because like the kids were throwing like legit stuff at them. Like it was bad. So anyways, the parents come back and it's like 8 at night. And the subscriber's mom gets a call from them saying that they need the subscriber and all of his friends to go down with them for a second time to try and just talk some sense into these kids. So yeah, anyways, the subscriber's like, oh man, what happened? And his mom said, like, yeah, they came for them, right? You know, basically started, like, declared war, quote unquote, and started throwing, like, sticks and rocks and stuff. And the subscriber's like, oh, geez, like, I know these kids, like, would do something stupid like that. So sure enough, right, the subscriber and all the non-Minecraft kids walk down with the parents. And when they walk down, they get all the way to kind of like where all the houses are. And the Minecraft kids walk out. And one of the Minecraft kids is like, it's like, I never would have believed this. My brothers betraying us, entering the side of the enemy. And like the subscriber's like, dude, stop this. It's so dumb. Like, your parents just want you home. Like, we can play Minecraft tomorrow. And they're like, no, you don't understand. This isn't a game for us. This isn't imagination. This is our lives. Dude, you're in fifth grade and you started a Minecraft organization society. Chill out. It's not that deep. But anyways, right, basically the subscriber and the parents are able to make zero progress. And you might be thinking, why don't the parents just go in there and like grab their kids? They were being thrown at like sticks and rocks. So eventually the parents and the subscribers almost like retreat or whatever, because like they don't want to get hurt or whatever. And so you might be thinking, okay, how do they almost burn down the town? Here we go. So basically this is what happens. The Minecraft kids feel as if like, oh my God, we were just attacked. We were just brutally assaulted, which no, you weren't, bro. Your parents literally came to say your time to be done playing like Playdate or whatever. It's time to go back home. Your I don't know, your SpaghettiOs are getting cold. But they were like, this was a first strike. This was an attack. And we need to fight back. We need to fire back twice as hard. And they're like strategizing and they're like, how do we do this? And someone's like, oh, do you remember the blazes from Minecraft? So yeah, what they did is someone brought a lighter from home. And what, like, they were thinking, oh, like blazes, like one of us gets to be the blaze warrior, which basically means a kid playing with fire. So anyways, what ends up happening is the Minecraft kids decide to have a blaze strike on the parents. Yeah. So they go out to the edge of the forest near one of the houses, and one of the Minecraft kids tries to light one of the trees on fire, as if they don't think the fire is going to spread back to them because trees are flammable and they're in the forest. I mean, they're literally shooting themselves in the foot with a massive shotgun, basically. However, though, it was really unlucky for the Minecraft kids because it just happened to be that there was a police officer like just strolling by in like a cop car and saw one of the kids with a lighter basically setting part of the tree on fire or whatever. So the tree was already, it wasn't like lit up the entire thing, but some of the branches were like starting to catch a little bit of fire. Police officer rushes out there. And like there's like two cops or whatever. One of them goes to like put out the fire, so he like stomps it out, but then calls a fire squad to make sure it's actually out. Because if you guys don't know, if you have like a lit match and you like put it out and you throw it in the fire or in the trash, it can actually catch the trash can on fire if you don't run it under a ton of water. Because sometimes like there's a little bit that's still there that can catch flame again. So anyways, right, the police interrogate the kids and ask for their parents. The parents are called. The Minecraft kids immediately forget the whole, oh, but the creed and the oath to the Minecraft society. Dude, when there's legit police involved, the Minecraft kids completely crumble. They don't care. And they're like, oh, we're wrong. We're sorry. So yeah, the Minecraft kids, obviously the parents are super mad. Not only just the fact that, they got, they were arrested by the police, but also the fact that the Minecraft kids completely ignored the orders from the parents. So basically what happens is the Minecraft kids are grounded for the rest of the summer, and the subscriber and his friends are allowed to go see them like once a week. But really, the subscriber and their friends aren't also super excited to go see the Minecraft kids. But yeah, moral of the story is don't burn down the forest because someone doesn't like Minecraft. Support the channel by clicking on one of the videos on screen right now, and peace.